Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the motherfucking Good Guys Podcast, man.
We're back again.
Episode 168.
Y'all, we got a special guest for y'all this week, y'all.
You know, we keep bringing y'all the motherfucking hidden gems of the DMV. We're going to keep doing that shit. Mm-hmm. Today, we got special guests. Anderson Hall, the Black Spider-Man, a.k.a.
Batman, Spider-Man, Mario.
Neighborhood hero.
Anderson Hall, Andy the Boss, whatever you want to call him. Same shit, different toilet. I can't call it. Let me see your face, my guy.
I come out this mask.
Yeah, same.
Motherfucking zipper break on
it's
your
a gender reveal.
What it do? It's your boy Andy the Man Candy. Everything so dandy. Recipes by Uncle Randy. I be chilling in the cut like peroxide, bubbling up per usual. Let me slow that down for y'all. Hi, my name's Andy the Man Candy. Everything's so dandy. Rest in peace, my Uncle Randy. I be chilling in the cut like peroxide bubbling up per usual.
Felt that. We in this bitch, man.
We in there, big. You hear me?
So we gonna get straight
to the interview, man. Let's introduce him to Anderson Hall.
We usually start from the beginning, you know, before we even get to what you do.
Where you from?
Oh, I'm from D.C., but I was born in Maryland.
Hey,
so it's like I'm part Measy. I'm part Measy.
I don't even know what that word means. That's it.
Measy?
And I know what it means, nigga. I know what it means.
We don't accept that shit.
Oh, it's a Measy podcast. My bad. It's a Measy.
It's a 2/3.
Start calling these niggas
It's a
Deezy.
2/3
Start calling them Deezies. That sound dumb as shit, though. Deezy. These fucking Deezies walking around. Shit's stupid, ain't it?
We got the Veezies.
The Veezies. And the Beezies are Baltimore and shit. The Beezies. They probably got the Beezies.
I mean, they call themselves dummy and shit.
Yeah, they dummy.
We ain't too far off.
Beezies. We're just gonna spread it around. That's how we doing this. Hey, what's up with you, man? DC, you say, I see you always hooping up. I can tell you what you be hooping at and shit. You stay around the way of the rec centers, though. Stay with the kids.
The rec centers. They can get bumped wherever it's at.
I let you
I be at
Riggs,
Banneker, Virginia, Pentagon City. I be hooping everywhere.
That nigga said the whole DMV, nigga. Come get it.
Anywhere.
So let's talk to him. Well, let's talk to him about some comedy. Let's talk to him.
Let's start with your beginners type shit.
Your beginners. Yeah.
What got you into the comedy?
Let's not move too fast.
What about your upbringing got you to being the funny guy type shit?
Basically, I was started. I'm gonna give you a little bit of history about myself, just a little bit. Hold on, let me just, we on a Good Gas podcast. I gotta hit the gas with y'all. You know.
We here for the gas. We here for the history. Let's get to it.
I might say, we want to know how many opportunities people have a chance to actually, like, giving their true story, where they from and shit, how they came up. So, yeah, man, let's talk to it. Let's see, like...
So, I'm Anderson Hall. I'm 30 years old. I started off at a middle school called St. Anthony's, where I graduated from. Then I went to high school at DeMatha Catholic High School. Went to DeMatha right
here. DeMatha, that's what's
up. And then went to college in 2010 to South Carolina State University. I was there for 4 years. Then in my time there, my dad passed away. So I ended up going to the hospital where I learned I suffer from schizophrenia and depression. So during that time, I tried to get work, try to figure out how I'm going to make money. So I decided to go back to school. I went to Virginia State University. Not many people know about Virginia State University, but when you know about it, it's a party school. And I guarantee you it's a party school.
VSU.
I
know about VSU.
So I went to VSU and I had the biggest dorm and everything, dropped out because I partied too much. So then I'm in a mental state where I'm like, I need to get shit done. I need to do this. I need to make my dad proud. I need to graduate. So I buckled down, applied to UDC, got accepted. Started in 2019. I just graduated in 2022 with a degree in digital media with concentration in film and documentary.
That's fucking
Congratulations.
And let that be a lesson to you, man. It ain't never too late to get that shit done.
Yes, sir.
Actually, better late than never, for real. Be the better word. Like, it's literally better late. Literally better than never. Fuck.
So you graduated 2019. When did the comedy start coming into your life?
So during my time at UDC, I was in school during COVID. So there's a lot of funny stuff during COVID, bro. Like,
a lot of shit to talk about. We always say that shit.
So like we had, we were doing teachers were teaching on laptops, so they were bidding on that. Teachers were teaching on online. You had to teach from home, so teachers couldn't really keep track of what's going on because people are at home. Know who's doing the work and stuff. So then. Went back my senior year. They entered us back in the school system where we can go back to class, and then I graduated. We were the first class to walk since COVID.
Congratulations! You throw big work, bro. Big thing.
So you started the comedy during COVID too?
For sure, yeah. Oh, that's what. Sorry, I forgot to tell them. Basically, I started TikTok during my freshman year at UDC, and it took off. I worked at a hospital while I was at UDC, and shout out my man Dwayne Watts Comedy. He helped me understand like how to make shit funny. You know what I'm saying? How to hit a joke, how to hit people's target like that in the comedy realm. But I was more so worried about the social media side. And I was like, if I combine the two, we can make something happen. Right. So we was at the hospital in the basement making TikToks, like funny TikToks, and them joints was going viral. So then the one day that happened was it was a TikTok during the what's the joint with January 6th?
The Capitol riot.
The Capitol riot. So we in the hospital watching this joint live. We was like, thank God I ain't out there. And he was like, so Dwayne had a funny idea. He was like, what do we talk about the refund checks? They rallying for the refund checks. So he was like, so he did a TikTok skit. We had the background of the Capitol riot. He's like, I'm not with them, but I can't get my stimmy. Can you help me? That joint took off. We got like 600,000 likes and like a million views. That was my first million view post, and I was like, oh, this is lit. That's
that was timing. That was perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect timing.
I think the Capitol shit might have been one of our best episodes too.
that era was funny as shit. So much funny shit was going on.
Were you always like the funny guy in your friend group or at school type shit, or?
I wouldn't say I was the funny guy. I was more so like the happy-go-lucky guy, and also the guy that could Joan back, not the best Jones, but
I was about to say, I feel like you gotta be a little funny to even survive around here. You gotta be able to.
It all started at my middle school, like, cause I remember the first funniest joke I ever told off the top of my head, bro. So my friend was getting on me. It was ice cream day. He was eating ice cream. I was crushing him ice cream, and like the dude was like, "Boy, you fat boy, you fat boy, you fat boy." Like, you know, just saying the same word over and over, like that. You know, they get on you, right? So I was like, I stood up, grabbed some change in my pocket. I was like, Sean, go buy yourself a life. Threw the change on the table. Yeah, and walked up. And walked the line.
Right. That's a good little line right there. For a middle schooler, that's a good little line right there.
That's damn. He gave these kids some ideas now. They better start using that.
That's funny as shit. He probably ain't had shit to come back with. Cause you
gotta think about some shit for that.
It was like 2 pennies for it. I threw out 2 pennies for it.
2 pennies go buy life.
Like, it's on your shit worth. Go buy that shit.
You gonna have to strategize on how to get back at this nigga. Other than that, it ain't going on.
Shout out Sean, Eager, love you, bro.
Hey, look, next time you see him, Sean, just handle your business. Just handle your business.
So what's your favorite part about doing the comedy? I feel like all comedians got this thing where they need that reaction to their jokes type shit, or they like almost addicted to that reaction type shit. Like when you see somebody laughing at your shit, you like, yeah, I need that.
3 things I notice when I do comedy is adrenaline rush, call and response, and being able to vent. Those 3 things that make you a comedian, in my opinion. If you can vent about yourself and make it funny, like talk about your pain, like not trying to be bidding or nothing, but Kevin Hart, Laugh at My Pain, like that title is like perfect. And I have a funny story behind how. Okay, I don't want to be weird or nothing, but like I got flown out on Tinder.
You got flown out on Tinder?
Yeah.
You got to hit a story now.
Got
to hit the J. Hold on. Good ass podcast. Got to hit the J.
Look, I'm all for my city boys.
Because I'm like, who you was matching? What area you was in type shit?
It was a female, right?
How many miles away?
We got to check. We got to do one.
It's 23.
We got to check.
How many miles away was she so I can get on that joint?
No bullshit.
These bitches is broke.
Don't buy me a burger.
Let me tell you what happened. So, I was the age of 25 to 26. This was at Virginia State, party school. This is Party Anderson. So it's Party. He's
deep in Virginia. Yeah.
No.
Oh, she flew you out. So she not.
So it was. So I went home one weekend, matched her on Tinder. Went back to Virginia State. My miles changed. Her miles changed. I didn't really notice it till I went back home for fall break. Her shit said 500 miles away. And I was like, are you visiting or you doing what's up? She was like, yeah, I just came to visit.
Damn.
I was like, cool. Let me know when you're back in town. She was like, why don't you come visit me? I was like,
I ain't got no.
I was joking. I was like, can you give me some tickets?
Oh,
Boop, boop. She's like, what's your email? Send the tickets. 2 tickets.
nigga.
Hold on. Let me tell you where she stayed though.
She stayed.
Oh, fool, it get wild.
Oh.
So she stayed out Iowa, fool.
Iowa.
So I got 2 tickets.
That's
One
why
to
she
go.
Never thought to ask.
One that goes to. No, I ain't kidding.
No,
It's
I didn't
Good. I
never
wouldn't
thought
have
to
Yeah, good.
How
Let's stop interrupting. We gotta stop interrupting. What's going on?
So I got 2 tickets. One to Chicago and one to Iowa. And I mean 4 tickets. One to Chicago, Iowa, Chicago. Back. Yeah. 4 round flight. I was like, damn. So she paid for the ticket. I had to ask my mom, is this cool? Not, you know what I'm saying, just off the strength, you know, people weird out here, you know what I'm saying?
Tell somebody where you going.
I told her, I was like, Mom, I met a girl on Tinder. She got me a ticket. You think I should fly out? She was like, answer you a grown ass man.
Yeah. You make your own decisions,
You got your own
goddamn.
decisions. Like, if something happened, just tell her to give me an address, if anything. If she doesn't give me an address, don't go. I was like, all right, cool. So I asked her for the address. She sent it to my mom. I was like, that ain't shit. So boom, she sent the address. Got it confirmed. Got the green light. Go. Flew out there. Boom. You know how you fly on the plane with sweats, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm wearing my rugby sweats. I'm wearing my rugby clothes. 'Cause I play rugby too. Fun fact. So I'm wearing my rugby clothes, sweatsuit, and everything. Get off the plane. She talking about what the fuck you wearing? I'm like, I just got off
But
the
that was
plane.
supposed to be.
I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
The
Like,
girl said that?
The girl said that. First thing she said.
White girl, black girl?
Black girl dress.
She said, the fuck is you wearing?
she's a professor at Iowa University.
Okay. Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
That's why she flew you out, nigga. Shit.
It ain't nothing up this motherfucker. Let me bring something to me.
Try to be the professor at Iowa University.
So boom, so it's funny as shit. So she's like, go change your clothes. I was like, where we going? She's like, we gotta go to a winery. I was like, oh, all right,
no, that's cool. Yeah, I'm
so
gonna
she put us in the gas.
Yeah, the
Jordans,
winery.
put my Jordans on. Funny fact about the Jordans, it's the infrared 7s. Just remember, I have infrared 7. I will put the Jordans on, put some jeans, put some polo on. Boom, getting dressed. She started, feeling me there again. She was like, okay, you look handsome. Boom.
Why would you show up in your rugby outfit, bro?
It was a plain flame.
Bro, nah, bro. No one sweats in a t-shirt,
I thought we was going
bro.
straight to the crib to drop shit off.
I feel that. I
I'm
would have thought that too.
But
The rugby fit is crazy. But I would proceed.
So anyway, got to the winery. She sits me at the bar. We sit at the bar because we have it's an appointment for the tour. Like, so it's like 5:45 and like the appointment's at 6. So we just sitting at the bar. So she was like, I'm about to run to the bathroom. I was like, cool. As soon as she leave, 3 white girls behind me. Oh my God, is that real? I'm looking like, oh God, not the black car. And so they tapped me on my shoulder. I'm like, okay, cool. What's up, y'all? They was like, are those the infrared 7s? I was like, oh my God, these girls don't know. They no shoes out here. Like it was just crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just the timing. It was just like, damn, they just really care about shoes out here too. I was like, it was really shit, same shit, different toilet. So then so funny. So while that's going on, I'm laughing, giggling with the girls, laughing like being myself.
I know she about to eat it.
She come out the bathroom. Like sit like off to the side like she not even with me.
Ruining the fun.
So she sit off to the side like she not even with me. So like they just like, okay, nice to meet you, bye. And then she slides back over. She's like, you having fun?
You left me alone in the bar.
So the tour started. We got the wine. She bought me a wine. Well, we both went in on a wine. Then she took me to her house. I'm thinking I'm sitting on the couch because like I'm not really focused on buns. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah,
I'm not. Let me be transparent. Let me be transparent. Niggas is mad rapey.
Yeah,
first time if a girl invites you to her house, don't instantly think sex is gonna happen unless y'all talked about it prior.
Man, sit on the couch wherever she allows you to sit.
Cool,
relax,
that's what I'm
talk to her. Nigga.
Right. So so my vibe is pull up on the couch, put my stuff on the couch. She's like, oh, let's gonna eat with my friends. I was like, cool. This is where shit get funny, bro. So we go to this restaurant. It's like a high class restaurant. So you ever seen American Idol? You know how they got Simon Cowell, Paula Abdul, and Randy? So it was a married couple in front of us, acting like Simon Cowell. You got the relationship couple acting like Paula Abdul, and then you got the engaged couple acting like Randy Jackson.
Who they judging?
Me and her. Me and her. I'm like, damn, I'm really, I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying, just chill. See what's up.
I thought this was a winery.
No.
He left the winery.
Oh, he left the
Restaurant.
restaurant.
And then we went to the restaurant.
Okay.
So boom,
Some of them joints don't be having food and shit.
Yeah, so I'm in that joint just chilling, like, okay. So we rapping, telling about myself, I'm in college doing this, trying to do that, get grinding. This is before I was a comedian. Like, this is just me being myself. And
College student, you said VSU.
VSU, yeah. So they deliberating after I start talking to them, start talking amongst themselves, and then like they stood up.
What the fuck is going on?
The married couple went behind their chairs and grabbed something out the bag. I was scared as shit. I was scared as shit. I was like, this is it. This is it. I'm going out like this. Nah, but they had individual envelopes. She had the married wife and the married husband had envelopes. The husband put out an envelope, handed to me. She handed it to her. What they were saying, the liberation was like, should we give it to him? Should we give it to him? I was like a little nervous. And then they gave me the envelope. So I looked at her, she looked at me, and she was like, I don't know. So she was like, yeah, we going out tonight, y'all. Y'all should come with us. And I was like, okay, where we going? She's like, check the tickets out. Kevin Hart, Laughing My Pain, out Iowa University.
That's crazy.
That's
what? That's what's up.
So we got like it's in the Coliseum, so it's like a big ass stadium. But like we on the low seats, and like this nigga had me rolling all night. Like this is the joint with the monkey was in the house and all that shit. That joint was
funny as shit. Nigga, that's a hell of a day.
That's crazy.
So I'm thinking. So
you don't still fuck with Sean?
Hold on.
This is a twist.
Then we get to the. Then after we go to the after party. It's not like a party, but like we go to a bar. There's no like clubs and shit. So we go to the bar. The married couple there, they like, hey bro, you wanna drink with me? I'm like, okay, cool. I'm thinking he gonna give me a Henny shot or something. This nigga gave me a fucking the big ice with what's the
blue beer?
Bourbon. Was it bourbon or whiskey? What's one stronger? Bourbon, right?
It beats me, man.
It was like a big ass. It was like a little shot, but it was as strong as shit. I smelled it. I was just like, my face instantly turned up. I was like, oh. He's like, come on, bro, just drink that shit. Took it to the head.
Fuck.
Like, you know how you ever play GTA where your body just get woozy after drinking?
Shit get.
And I was like, oh, I was feeling good. Then it wore off, and then the shorty I was with, the teacher, or whatever, she was still busted. So I had to drive. This is before maps and shit. Like we didn't have no, so I had to like ask for directions.
You went to
like,
Iowa and shit.
But
Black dude. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even from out here.
Right,
Still
man.
got me driving and shit. So ain't no Uber back then. Probably.
Luckily, I have like a great global. I don't know how to
sense of awareness,
sense of awareness. Yeah. So I knew how to get in the vicinity of where we was at. But once we got there, she just like woke up and then told me where to park.
That would have.
So that kind of helped me. But she was just like, oh, some freaky shit, just then and that. So I was like, okay,
sound about right.
It might be time, but I'm thinking it's like special, but I don't want to just, ruin it by just having sex. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a mindset like, don't do it. Overthinking the shit, right? So she getting naked, going to the house. She's like, come in. I was like, I got to calm her. She was like, okay. And then went to sleep.
We're going to talk about this off air.
It is risky business. I feel you.
Flew me out.
I'm giving up the draws. I'm sorry. But I feel it, though. Like, I don't know you like that. I don't got no rubber. I'm like...
I'm sliding now.
I have 5 kids in Iowa.
You already said she was an Iowa University professor. Like, I don't need to know no more. Like, I'm sliding. I'm sorry. Now, I'm playing, obviously, but...
Like, so basically, that was so I was there for 3 days. I left on Sunday, and
I be the shot the club up and all that.
Fuck it. He was there for 3 days. You ain't never go get a condom?
No, I'm better.
The story's not over.
Oh, shit. Day one. That was not done.
That was explain.
So basically, got my mission the next. So I went to sleep on the couch while she was like, I guess she was sad or whatever in the room. I look back at it now, like, it's funny, like the Flash just came out. You know how you going back in time and shit. Like if I was Flash, come back.
I'm prepared. For damn shit. Come with my motherfucking pencil and paper for this teacher right quick.
But then, So the next day, I was just hellbound trying to have sex. So
You went wrong. You fucked up.
basically, in my mind, I'm like, all right, yeah, she wanted to cheat. She wanted to dick now, yeah. It's anytime, it's game time. So I'm thinking like, okay, we got to work out this morning. So she took me to the Iowa University gym. We played 1-on-1. She bust my ass. Like, she really played basketball. Like, she was like that for real. Like, she was real live cooking.
State champion.
Fool, like, I don't know what she was on, fool. But, fool, like, you know how I love basketball, they get injured, and the girl is better than him? Fool, she was already at pro. I was in middle school still trying to dunk on her, fool. It was not, fool, it was crazy.
It was bad.
So, the first game was like, I won the first game first. Like, I was boasting. I was like, yeah, 10-5, bust your ass.
She let you win.
Yeah.
Uncle Phil his ass.
Second game, 10-1.
Uncle Phil his ass.
Second game, 10-1. I lost.
10-1.
Oh.
God damn.
And then the last game, she hit me with the 10-9.
10-9. All right, you a little better. I'll take that L. 10-9. Fuck
You
it.
came back.
I let you win.
But I'm not gonna hold
No, I lost the last game.
Lost 10-9.
Yeah.
You did better than that.
But I ain't gonna hold you. After losing them 2 games, I'd have been like, shit, do I want to move on Iowa?
I'd have been shooting that.
So we
motherfucker.
left there, and she was like, let's go see a movie. So it was some dumb ass, it's between these 2 dumb ass movies,
She
bro.
a professor, she hoop.
Fool, I was like, let's go to the movie. It was between Maze Runner episode 2 or fucking The Martian. I should have seen The Martian.
Was good, yeah.
I should have seen The Martian, but I was like, no, let's go see Maze Runner. Fell asleep in the movie. She looking at me like, why we even here? She didn't even see the first one. And I was so geeked to see it because I seen the first one the night before. So, fell asleep in the movie, woke up, the popcorn was empty. She was ready to go.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So I was like, can we slide by Rite Aid? What's it called? Rite Aid? Is that?
Yeah.
The house, the little CVS looking joint. So I was like, let's go to Rite Aid. Went to Rite Aid, got some condoms, Red Bull, on a mission, fool. Get to the house, she drinking the wine, I'm drinking the wine. I drink the Red Bull, she drinking the Red Bull, drinking some liquor, drinking liquor. Get to a point, I'm like, what's up? She was like, I'll be right back, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm like, okay, that's my cue, right?
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm right, right?
Is this okay? But all right, what's going on?
She's like, I'm gonna take a shower. I was like, all right, cool. I pulled you ever see Bruce Almighty? We did the whoosh.
Oh, no, you fucked up.
I pulled a whoosh.
That's when you fucked up.
I was on the bed, meet out, hang with the condom. Had the condom on waiting for.
You did what?
Food, no, judge me for
Listen, I'm not the
had the
judgment
condom
type.
on, struggling my shit, ready for a fool. She come out of the shower like, what you doing?
Lord have mercy.
You know damn well what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga in my head.
She was like,
You know
she was like, I thought you was sleeping on the couch tonight. I was like,
it ain't even that late. Like,
it was like 11, fool. It was in.
like, we got to do it.
So I was y'all like took the L, walked off with the condom on my meat. Went to the couch, took the shit off, threw it in the trash. Laid down on the couch, woke up the next day. She took me to Panera Bread, and that's the last I heard from her.
She left you at Panera Bread?
No, she dropped me at the airport, but she got me some Panera Bread on Sunday, and I was like,
Yeah, to the airport. Damn.
That's tough. I'm sorry to laugh.
It's cool. It's cool. I mean, you got flown out with no buns.
Yeah.
You got flown out, she fed a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Got to do some cool shit with the winery and the white people, Kevin Hart.
Nigga though. Damn.
You was supposed to hit that first night.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm not.
I can't judge. I ain't been flew out yet. Some shit.
Yeah, so
You
how do
doing
I?
something right
It
out
was
there.
an Iowa professor. If I was you, I'd be trying to holler at none of them older or something, but.
She probably old married now.
I could tell you what happened, but I don't want to give the drop
Oh,
on the
damn.
show.
So, what?
She spent the block, but for my best friend.
Oh, damn. All right.
She hit,
Damn, I'm glad.
Oh, let it go.
I was about to say
Leave it
shout
alone.
out to Shorty, but
Leave it
fuck
alone.
that.
Yep.
God
Drop
damn.
it.
she hit me up. She was like,
Fuck it.
"Hey, can you put me on with your guy? I just want to link with him." I was like, "Fool, I'm not putting you on. We just had sex. We had sex one time. Like, come on."
You hit the top of the.
Like later on.
Okay,
It was like later date.
Yeah.
But like it was just
That would have blew my mind. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know what my reaction was.
I'd be disrespectful, boy.
I did. I was.
Whoa. Why be disrespectful?
Okay,
Why?
I seen her
For
three
what?
times. 3 times.
She lives in Iowa, nigga. It's not something a close personal friend.
Don't
nigga.
ask
Like,
me to put.
Yo.
If we had something going on, don't ask me to put you.
If Shawty come to me and say, "Yeah, can you put me on with your friend?" and I only hit it once,
I'm
if
gonna
ever.
say, first of all, I'm gonna say no. Fuck that. I don't want you.
That's fuck up, y'all. I'm passing the ball. I'm a team player here. I mean, you
I
know
get
what? My
what
man might want this. Alley-oop.
but
I'm a team player.
me, I'm gonna be like, no, I don't want my man sloppy
I
seconds.
pay
Fuck.
attention.
I don't want to be Eskimo, bro.
I mean, if that was your whole girl,
If you
No,
hit,
the
I don't
only
never-
time
don't
I-
want
it's
no-
a random
I'm
song
a
from
nasty
Iowa. You
nigga,
serious?
bruh. If I'm
the
gonna be-
only time it's okay to rescue a hoe.
what she say? What you say? Anderson,
If
you
she
a
was,
grown
if she
ass
was,
man.
if she was in high school,
y'all
she was a
grown
hoe,
ass
and y'all
men,
met in
man.
adult life. It's 3 stages of life.
Nah, but that hurt. It's like if your mans know that
Fool,
reputation.
not like no. Hear me out. She gave your man the sloppy top in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But you cuff her later on in life.
Oh, that's a
like-
problem right there.
How?
Why you cuffing her?
You said
in
that
high
was life.
school.
That was
Why are
life.
you?
Fool, you 30, you still laying on that, man.
I'm not cuffing her.
That's
bro.
why I'm saying regardless.
Cuffing
I don't
is
care how old
different,
you was.
fool.
If
Like,
that's real
that's-
life, my man, I can't do
Why you
no
cuffing?
sloppy
I
seconds.
hear you. Not like, but it was on accident type shit. Like,
Who the fuck?
it was one of his.
accident.
It was one of his sneaky links. It was one of his sneaky
You ain't
links.
know
No
nothing about
fucking
It
accident.
was one of his sneaky links you ain't know about. She pulled up to the car and they hug each other weird. You find out. You're like, man, you
Oh,
know
you
what
found out on accident.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you found out on accident.
You found out on accident.
Yeah, that'd be wild, right?
That ain't an accident.
There's
That's a
no way
quickie
you can
date, like,
eliminate the thought
That's a coincidence.
of
An
that
accident.
joint sucking your mans up anytime y'all in the same room.
Can't
The
do
three of
it.
y'all, you
I
see the
can't
two of them
do it,
together,
yeah.
that thought gonna cross your mind.
Every
Even
time.
just for a split second, it's gonna cross your mind.
Stay single, y'all. That's
Stay single.
Then y'all
That's
go,
slow,
y'all still friends? Fuck out of
Stay-
here.
stay-
You said, fuck out of here.
That's-
All right, so how you feel? Like, I feel like the niggas that be hitting doing trains are weird.
Hell yeah, I never.
He been saying that. He been saying that
Train
since
niggas
high
is
school.
weird,
I've
fool.
He
never,
been saying since
bro.
high school.
I'm not about to whip my dick out in front of my man. I'm sorry.
for
It
real.
ain't happening, bro.
Two women
Different
cool.
ends of the bed.
I don't have an
Fuck outta
opinion.
here.
I
Two
don't
women
have
cool.
a
I'm not whipping my meat out
Yeah.
for no man fool.
So,
It ain't for the man.
I'm just saying, fool. You got. I don't want to say my meat fool.
For the man.
I was even scared in gym class, fool. You know what I'm saying? Just changing, taking showers and shit, fool. At an all boys school. Fool. It's
Yeah,
like,
gym class is crazy.
fool, gym, you heard
the story.
Fool, you got. First off, you got jail stories.
What the fuck is going on in
listen,
gym
listen.
class?
When you young
hear me
as
out.
shit and you never been to high school, you don't know what really
You don't know
going
what
on
really
there,
going on.
and you just see the
Alright,
shit that's
okay,
on
I
TV.
remember.
Fool, you
little
got the
bit of
TV,
that.
you got the Degrassi growing up.
Alright,
Come on,
that's
be in the shower
white
for real.
schools, y'all. We grew up in D.C. and Maryland. We don't have those.
We didn't know
We got
that.
some
we
of
didn't know
those,
that. We
but-
didn't know that, bro.
Man, you ain't
I
never
did.
happened to you in these bathrooms with the
But
fuck you black.
logically,
Like,
no, you
that's
think about like something happened.
I mean, no, come on, y'all. Like,
Nigga,
Come on,
niggas
y'all
got
niggas-
stripped at Crossland.
They
Stop.
definitely
y'all
did.
was getting touched and something.
You may know the grassy shit.
The grassy type shit was not
We
happening.
shooting dice.
That's different. We black. That's what I was saying.
But
You
niggas
get beat up.
But niggas
You know what
wasn't
I'm
trying to
saying?
take
You get
showers
beat up in the hallway.
PG
Like,
Mall
fuck.
wasn't Highsville Crossing.
You smoking
You
good
know what I'm
gas
saying?
podcast?
Back in the day, it was PG Mall Station. That shit was ratchet as shit.
But I'm saying, like,
It was
on this
fool,
declassified, you'll
listen.
get a wedgie or some shit. You will lose your
Niggas
drawers.
wasn't worried
You
about
wanna
shit.
hit some-
like
In
you
that.
black schools, niggas is in there
Hear me out, hear
shooting.
me out. I got some
You just
bullet-
gotta know how to fight.
You want
Like,
some
what the
bullying
fuck?
shit, fool?
What?
Fool, I was in high school, fool. It's some not some bullying shit, but like coming of age shit. So we was playing football. I was on football team JV. It was 10th grade, and we was talking shit to varsity because we was undefeated, and they lost their first game. So it was like, okay, because it's like lunchtime. We was just bantering and shit. So all the elder, what's it called, 12th and 11th graders got up and walked to the door, not knowing they're on the other side of the door waiting on us. So they on the side of the doors waiting like, you know, like the bad kids at school. This is thing that we did in the math called booming, where you like, you it's like a, you know how a ski boat is where you smack the neck,
Yeah.
but it's like you yank someone's head, like Michael Jordan, but like a yank someone's head type shit. It was aggressive as fuck. Like it was aggressive as fuck. Like no funny.
What's aggressive as
Like a
fuck?
nigga would palm your head
sound
and
traumatized.
joystick that
Cookout
shit.
your
Joystick that shit.
He said
Like you be,
traumatized about that
like you be stuck and you can't move because your fucking head. So like we leaving the cafeteria, packing our stuff up. All you hear is man down, man down. So but there's only one exit, right? So all we see is like the doors open and closing, open and closing, open and closing. But as the doors open, all you see is niggas falling, like left and right, cause they getting boomed left and right by the older kids. And then I gotta go out this way cause my class right there. So I'm like, fuck, huss. Yank, slid on the floor, they yanked my shit on the floor, like going crazy, bro, because we was talking shit about their football team, bro. It was funny as shit, bro. But I'm just telling you, like, shit like that happened in high school. Like, we literally made rules in our school that they have now. Like, you can't even make Hornets no more. The little rubber band paper joint. We made the rule. They banned it because of us.
We went to Carlson, fool, and that jump basically, it was just class against class. You got 3 little ninth graders, and it's 10 12th graders. Ninth graders was getting their ass whooped. If it's 10 ninth graders and 2 12th graders, the ninth graders was still getting their ass whooped. So,
yeah, that's about right.
That's how it was. Carlson, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was. But we gotta keep the interview rolling. Let's talk about the starting the comedy and shit. Yeah. We gotta get into that.
Like, how deep into the comedy are you now, and where you see yourself in the future with the comedy?
Comedy, I don't see myself on TV. That's like the end goal. As long as I, excuse me, as long as I make it on TV, as far as like being well known, at least a household name, at least for my comedy, either acting or my mentoring ability. You know what I'm saying? Something of use of that. Hey, Anderson was this guy that taught me this. Anderson was this guy that mentored me with this. Anderson was this guy that put me on to this. Like, I want to be, not the plug, but not like a proper word for a plug.
You want to be known with like actually being
the person with
connected. Or
people
just, you helped a number of people, so they actually give you props for that.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
For sure. I feel like a lot more people should aspire to be that. You know what I'm saying? I should help people along the way. That shit matters. That's when you really get them lifetime achievement awards and shit. Like, that's how that shit happen.
We always ask the comedians when they come in here, right? Top 5? Well, that too. But have you ever bombed on stage? And what was that like? What was that first experience like?
Expand it. How does it feel when like you feel like you told a corny joke? Or what's that experience?
Like I said, I know y'all love that.
Everybody got it.
Get motherfuckers laughing, but what happened when it's like?
Everybody got it. So what's the?
I've said some jokes that be like, people's like, ooh, like some shit like, you know what I'm saying? That it's just like, it's what like, it comes off like that. It depends on the crowd. Cause I can't tell adult jokes to kids, and I can't tell kid jokes to adults unless they like drunk as shit. You know
Probably can't do DC jokes in Iowa type shit.
Basically, yeah. It's like, it depends on your crowd. You gotta work with your audience and
read the room, basically.
Read the room. Perfectly. That's a perfect example. Yeah, read the room for sure.
That's what's up. So we talked about you want to be on TV. I guess I want to talk to you. You say you do a little bit. Matter of fact, let's talk about the behind the scenes work. We're talking about that initially. Your background and going to school for videography, cameras. Let's talk about that a little bit.
So I started off school at Sukihana State with a major as computer science. Okay. But obviously I didn't finish off with that, and then I tried to finish off with business administration at VSU. That didn't work out either because I partied so much. But then I went to UDC. At my time at UDC, it was a journey, y'all. Like, it was a lot. So, majority of my time at UDC, I was just getting to the point. So, like, when I first got there, I had a 3.1. Second semester, I had a 2.3. That shit fucked me up. So, I had instead of my GPA being 3.1, that shit was like a 2.7. That shit, I couldn't do certain shit that I was supposed to do because of my GPA. And getting that shit back up is so difficult because you have to have a certain, like, maintain A so that
balance out.
Mm-hmm. And it didn't balance out until my senior year. Damn. So, like, I couldn't, so I ran from Mr. UDC. And I was supposed to win, but, like, I couldn't win because I'm a GPA. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to do other stuff, like extracurricular activities, then had GPA. Like basketball and, like, you know, just try to do other stuff at the school. And just come to find out, like, I can keep...
Wait, you couldn't hoop with that GPA?
No.
What GPA you gotta have?
Yeah, like a 2.8.
God damn.
Like, right there, bro. That's what I'm saying. I was like, right there, bro.
Fucking Coach Carter shit.
God damn, all that shit.
Gotta be right there, yeah. So, and then
that's what kept me out of hoop.
I finally graduated with a 3.1, but it's like, every year.
Your ass.
And if you ain't got it that semester, then it's
It's over. Right. Yeah. I ain't want to stay extra year just to do that and then pay money to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if the year I graduated, I could have took extra classes the following semester to have like a third minor. Like, what is a third minor? You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna check for that.
Yeah, I got a triple minor.
Oh yeah.
Who the fuck cares?
For undergrad, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, if I had a master's with a triple minor, sure. Fuck yeah, you can't take that from me.
Okay.
Like, it's an arts degree.
so like Real said, what's top 5 comedians for you type shit? It's always interesting.
Yeah,
top 5?
Your favorite top 5 comedian list.
That could be stand up, movies,
ain't all that.
Shit,
okay.
the new age.
Number 5, I go Kevin Hart.
You got it in order.
Yeah, number 4, Paul Mooney.
Ooh, that's a first. That's the first time somebody dropped that one.
3, Deion Cole.
That's another
He's
first.
hilarious. Yeah,
That's another first.
Number 2, it's like a tie between Earthquake and Arnett Spears for that one.
Damn, you dropping some
I mean,
first.
was it Ari Spears?
Ari Spears.
Sorry,
Ari
yeah.
Spears. Couple. Ain't nobody said those yet.
And
Okay.
then number 1 is Lavelle Crawford.
For
That's,
real?
that's one of my favorites. Yeah.
That's
I fuck with that
I've
one.
never heard him at number
I fuck
1.
with that one.
He is hilarious. He's hilarious.
That's an interesting list. Yeah. That's definitely an interesting list.
You from DC, you gotta give it the Earthquake, bro. Number 2, for sure. You got it.
Yeah. I mean, I seen him on TV, but I never seen him live. I seen Ari
Live,
Spears
he
live.
probably had you crying.
Ari
man.
Spears, his impressions
His
are
impression.
like
Yeah,
immaculate,
he
bro.
probably the best
Immaculate,
with
bro.
the
Like,
impressions,
How do you feel about the networking in the DV area? How do you feel about ways we can improve
limited.
that?
It's limited as fuck.
How you feel about what's some opinions on ways we can improve it?
Branching out, going somewhere else. You gotta have a car. Car and some bread, for real. That's it.
Yeah, very. I feel like money be the main ticket. It
It don't gotta be a lot of bread, just something to donate. Like, to put to the cause. Like, if you're not paying for the skit, put it towards the props that we can use for another skits. You know what I'm saying? Buy a costume, you know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm talking about networking and DV in general. I'm talking about comedians.
As far as
listen,
what?
listen,
Like,
I'm talking.
networking.
Listen. I'm talking comedians. I'm talking artists. I'm talking about anybody behind the scenes. You could talk about producers. Anybody doing videography. Just the networking scene in general. How do you feel about it? That's why
people you would look to work.
when people
with
come through
type
from our
shit.
area and they got a lot of following, I like to ask them like, what's their opinion on the networking around here?
So, shout out my man Spaceman. Shout out my man Tone. Shout out everybody that's done music with me. I love y'all. Rail, Brian, Ronnie, my man Ronnie. Everybody's Ronnie. Don't forget about Ronnie.
Yeah, I was going to do all the way back and say we never introduced bro. Because when the topics come, bro gotta get his jokes off to put his shit in the cut.
But like my support team, and YG, Taylor, my mom, my sister, everybody, all y'all, I love y'all. Like,
Shout out there.
I
Shout out
do
the
feel
fans.
like
Shout out
even
the team.
though networking is limited here, it's like if you get yourself a good little team, like a support team, like you just said, you be alright for real.
Yeah.
You know what, a support team gives you a little bit more confidence because through his networking, I've noticed there are a lot of other people that try to do things like him, whether it's through being an artist or music and things like that. A lot of people try to avoid exposure. They got a fear of exposure to a certain extent.
Right.
And exposing themselves. Because in order to grow, you got to
jump out there.
yourself.
You gotta be out there.
You gotta jump out there.
Yeah, you gotta jump out there.
You know what I'm saying? Lead the horse to the water. You can't make him drink.
No, hey, bro, just dropped the. I told y'all he been over here saying little low key sharp shit this whole time. He low key. Hey, that's alright,
that's
man.
Rondo Sensei, yo.
Hey, hold on, get a proper introduction. Rondo Sensei, what you do, bro? What you just be out there, job, man, do his
Right
thing
now,
out here.
freelancing.
Okay.
As of recently, done started a little AV work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's a nice field to be in.
What y'all think? Should we got any more things you want to drop for the interview? Or y'all think we should go ahead and segue into these topics?
I do want to put y'all on my song, if that's cool, just like a little snippet.
Want a song?
Yeah.
All right, we can do it. We can do it right now, right? We can do it. Yeah, we can do it for sure. We can do all that network.
Oh yeah, number one cameraman for this dude.
That's what we boom. There we go. Like cameraman. That's what we started at. Videographer. All right. What you was about to say? What's your question?
Who would you want to work with? It don't gotta be locally type shit. It could be anybody.
Anybody?
You just gave the top 5. It could be them. You just name type shit. Who would you want to work with a skit, song,
movie, TV, whatever it may be?
All right, here you go. All right. If I had the chance to be on stage with someone, it'd be Earthquake, Dave Chappelle.
Whoo. That's my number one right there.
I was surprised that what look.
That's my number one.
Dave Chappelle funny for TV to me. Like, I've been to Dave Chappelle. I'm not trying to be. Look, don't judge me. I'm a comedian. I fell asleep at a Dave Chappelle concert.
But are you interested in what you're talking about?
I was. It was supposed to be, but it was just like.
You know what it is?
It wasn't
that type of comedy is I'm interested in that type.
I think Dave Chappelle works on his shit a lot when he on the road.
Yeah.
If it ain't like a special shooting, it's gonna be him working on shit.
Okay.
So when you see the special, it's polished and shit. You laughing your ass off.
So more the actual live show.
If you catch the live show, you might get him working on some shit, and it might not be.
Have you caught that? You seen that?
That's what I'm saying. I've seen him in Baltimore. He was in Baltimore.
Okay.
That and I've heard stories.
You've heard stories.
Remember when he first came back, he was just like getting booed off.
Yeah, I can't knock. I can't knock.
I love that. No, Dave Chappelle is a leader. Is a leader in the comedian world. I'm not taking none of that from him. I'm just saying, me personally, watching Dave Chappelle,
The style you like type shit.
I love his comedy for TV skits. Yes.
Okay. You saying when it's more polished and you can work on it?
Yeah.
Facts.
Everybody's like that. I love when they put it out. Yeah. Certain people bomb, but like people that put shit out no matter what, like that I fuck with. Like I feel like it's Mike Epps. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a comedian. Like he be funny or he be messing. Lil Duval always hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just like it's the crowd and the timing. You gotta
shit.
know everything. You gotta
certain people are better at reading the room, like we talked about a minute ago.
Right.
Like, you're not just hitting the jokes.
Like it depends on like what type of comedian you asking for. Like it depends on the crowd because you can have a person come in and do a show for people that are like 70, 90 years old and have them dying laughing versus a young crowd to 18 to 25. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got those range. You gotta have the same. Have them all understand the same shit. Yeah. Can't be using slang.
Who was your number one you said you worked with? Earthquake?
No. Number one, I want to work with Lavelle Crawford. But if I can definitely work with skits, it'd be. I mean, I've done skits with him, but I want to do again Fat Marco, Goofies again. I want to do skits with Watts. Skip is a good person. He's funny as shit.
McKidd is our guy.
I want to do like Waffle.
What's up with your McKidd?
McKinnon and Cali though. Me and McKinnon locked in. We're gonna do it when I see McKinnon's skits up. We already locked in. I just need to see this nigga. I can't go to Cali right now. I'm not.
That's bro. We go up on the same street. Yeah.
That's your bro.
That's bro.
That's bro.
I got a vision of doing a short 6-episode series. Probably like some 5-minute clips.
Who you have?
This nigga tracking down Sinbad. Sinbad need to show him the way. Looking like
that's his comparison. Sinbad.
Looking like that nigga Junior.
Call this nigga Sinbad.
Like I'm funny, you funny.
The Shazam.
Show me the way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold it.
Ain't that like a Mandela effect?
That's a Mandela. I swear we watched that joint as a kid, bro. Every kid has seen
Was it Sinbad at House Party or one of them jobs?
Nah, it was Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
And one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
When he was the
fighting for the shit. He was in some other shit too.
I got a bomb.
Good burger.
Good burger. There you
The whole
go.
time that's the Amazon man that steal your packages.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? He was in another. He was on a
He was in a whole bunch of shit.
he was in
right?
some
You gonna
other
rack
shit.
your brain thinking
Trying to think of all his movies. Yeah,
Sinbad.
Sinbad. It's been a minute. It's been so long and shit though. It's been like what's that? The early '90s.
American Day.
That's the early '90s.
Sinbad
right?
was
Yeah.
on A Different World.
A different world. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Okay.
That intro was hot. The slide screen. I don't
Questions we got?
Nah. Anything else you got? You want to get off to the people? Anything you got coming up? Upcoming? Any events?
Events
Anything?
coming up. My birthday's coming up July 12th. Cancer season. Shout out
You're
everybody.
Cancer?
Yeah, July
Capricorn. That's all right.
Toxic.
Nah, we thought y'all motherfuckers is toxic.
Red flag.
It's always the fucking Cancer. Crying about nothing. Look, I ain't even saying my Capricorn. He already throwing the fucking flag up. It's always the fucking Cancers, bro. They can't never just be cool, man. Saying just let shit fly. Nah, it gotta be something wrong with something.
Yup.
It's always them cancers.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
hey,
it's
if he
crazy.
felt if the shoe fit,
But
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, my right hand man a cancer though, so it's all that. You already know.
Nah, I've been through some shit with cancers. Next topic.
Never, I ain't gonna get into that.
Oh, y'all crazy with that shit.
Oh, here you go. Here you go.
I'm
Fucking
Libra, I
Libra.
gotta bring the
Here you
balance
go.
to it. I don't, you know.
Oh man, Ronnie a Pisces.
Just like it's a male and female in each zodiac sign, it's a good and bad to each.
Yeah.
I done had a good experience with everyone and a bad one with everyone.
With everyone.
So I can't even just throw all the
Cause we,
stereotypes
you know what it is,
on
bro? We
one
human, bro.
I feel
We
it.
are fucking human, bro.
But some of them stereotypes fit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Capricorn too. By the way.
Oh man,
Cat,
shoe
cat,
out, look.
Cat.
I'm surprised there ain't been a shoe out yet.
Hey,
How many episodes y'all said?
168.
Yeah, we up there.
And counting.
See, this been my man since the first grade.
Toxic niggas for life.
New episode coming soon.
We just gonna put Future on the next intro. He's gonna put Future on the next joke. Let's segue into these topics, then, man.
Let's drop these topics.
Before we
Let's
do,
do it.
go ahead and give them your socials. So
Oh yeah. Get your shit off real quick. Andy the Ball, go ahead, get all your shit off. All your promo shit. Go ahead.
All right, let's go, y'all. Let me do it again. 3, 2, 1. Yo, it's your boy Andy Man, can't everything. So Danny recipes my Randy, be chilling, cut like peroxide is bubbling up per usual, and we out here with the Good Gas Podcast. Boo, 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 boo. And I'm right here. Follow me right here at Andy the Boss.
Yeah.
It's my Instagram, and on TikTok, AndyTheBoss.7.
That's it. That's all, y'all. Now we're
You
gonna
know it's
get.
gonna be in the motherfucking description.
Yes,
so
we gonna have all
you
that
know.
in the bottom of the bio. Y'all gonna better click on all that. We already gonna go crazy with the promo this week, so y'all gonna see us any fucking way. But listen,
know.
let's go ahead and get to the rest of these fucking topics, because we got a semi-long list, so we gotta get Brody out of here on a time schedule. So,
Let's get straight to the bullshit.
yeah, let's get the funny shit out of the way first.
Start with the man in Belgium, the Belgian man that faked his death. Let's get into him.
Why?
Whoa, break this down. Please tell me what
So,
happened.
Man faked his own death before turning up at his own funeral in a helicopter to teach his family a lesson. He explained he faked his death to shock his loved ones, to teach his family members the importance of staying in touch with one another. You know, somebody go, come together for the funeral. Y'all might not talk as much. He like, let me teach these little motherfuckers a lesson.
Fool, someone's villain arc started that day. No funny, fool. Like,
I'm gonna say,
Ain't that a felony?
are you even? Listen, Belgium. Somebody said to me too. You can't do that. I said it's another country, baby. I don't
It
know.
might be different, dude.
Hey, how I feel, the conversation at a black funeral is always held at least between two people that why is the family only coming together for these type of stuff?
Yeah,
Right.
but it's just so bad if we gotta come
Like,
together
he
for
not
these
wrong
events.
type
So,
shit.
So if he show up,
Took it to
ain't
the
y'all
point
happy
that we
now?
wasn't willing
Yeah.
to.
He took that shit way extreme.
If he show up, ain't y'all like?
We ain't got
That'd
nobody
be
that's
a
dropping
fuck
no
shit.
random.
Ecstatic,
There's
like-
pictures of them hugging, crying and shit. Yeah,
Why'd you do this to
fuck.
us? Teach y'all
if you
a
really-
lesson, mother.
Nah, like really, if I saw this shit, it'd be like he'd be giving a speech and be like, and that's why, boo this man, boo this man.
That's fucked up, bro. They got the daughter out there crying and shit.
The nigga pulled up on a helicopter, bro.
But he rich. He gotta be rich.
Yeah, it gotta be. Yeah, it
Fake
gotta
your
be.
own death.
That's the thing. We
You
forgot
don't
to say
ask,
that.
you throwing a pointless funeral.
That's
Hell
the
yeah,
biggest.
got more-
let's
But
get
that's
into
the
that.
that's the biggest point of all. He pulled up in a helicopter. Like everybody at the funeral crying and shit. A helicopter come flying through. They like, what the fuck? And this nigga come landing on the joke.
I gotta
That's
get a
some-
little.
That's some music video shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some
But I
bullshit.
gotta get a
fool.
little deep into it too. Cause if you died and you're rich, that means somebody getting some bread. So for your ass to pop back up,
Somebody
yeah, I'm
sick.
happy.
Oh, nah, see, now you ain't getting that bread now.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
exactly why you
happy.
do some shit like that.
Somebody mad a little bit too, low key.
I'm getting
Deep down,
That,
somebody mad.
that
a
wheel
little bit.
gonna change too. Why the fuck is this nigga upset that I'm back? Like,
Make sure
yeah,
y'all have a wheel.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all get a wheel. I know it's weird to say, but we old enough where niggas ain't make it to our age. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't write it. I got my papers in the house. So.
Man, his ass is crazy.
That's
I don't know
wild.
why he felt the need to put his family through that shit, but to each their own.
I bet y'all stay in touch now. I'm not gonna call you even more now. You
Yeah,
pissed me off.
if I didn't learn my lesson type shit, now what?
Yeah, I don't.
Best of
Y'all
luck
mad
to
at y'all
them.
people? They
Hell yeah.
Y'all mad at them?
Fuck wrong with you,
Of
nigga?
course, you're gonna be happy in the moment seeing their ass, but
When you think about it, you like,
yeah, after this shit, I'm pissed.
nigga, I just paid $400, $500, $1,000 for a suit.
Bought this goofy ass suit.
Yeah,
fucking
damn suit.
Yeah, man.
Don't expect me to come to your next funeral. No bullshit.
I'm wearing the same shit.
Right.
Bullshit.
You playing.
Don't pop up.
Now I gotta say this for the real one.
I'm gonna bring a bottle next
Yeah,
time.
your next one. That's fucked up.
Shit, I'm taking that suit off right now. I'm gonna go take this shit
Fucked
back.
up. Go take it back.
Clean and press.
What's the next time?
That's why motherfuckers go to Men's Warehouse. That's why.
bro.
That's why motherfuckers go to Men's Warehouse.
K&G,
I'm saying
Marshalls.
though, yeah. Look.
Shit.
Which I want to get into next.
Talk
man.
about BT.
Oh yeah.
Motherfucking Tyler Perry. They say he trying to get in by BT.
It's already done,
He
ain't it?
bought
bought
BT
it.
and VH1.
Yeah, he bought it.
And VH1.
I didn't know VH1.
I didn't see VH1.
Hey, look,
That's
boss
fine.
moves, man.
He
He
owned
already had that big ass studio.
That's
built and
boss
shit.
moves
You know
right
he
there.
been racking up from that type
Mm-hmm.
shit. That's fine.
That's
Bring
boss
Black
moves.
TV back.
First
For real, for real. I believe that when I start to feel differently about the BET Awards.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be. I'm gonna be truthful.
I want his influence to really show in the show.
No. That's what I don't want though.
Nah, yeah, see, I get
Not,
what
not in total.
I don't want the.
Yeah.
I mean, let me clarify.
I don't want it to be flooded with the Tyler Perry show.
Exactly. Let me clarify.
Nah, that's what I do.
I
I
don't
don't
need
want
it
that either,
flooded with
but-
the House of Pain
Yeah,
and Tyler
no,
Perry.
no,
That's
no,
not
no.
what we really
We
asking
just
for.
need black entertainment.
Black
television
entertainment,
back type
bro.
shit.
Like just
Yeah.
black shit. We don't need the corny shit all over everything. You know what I'm saying? Like we need
I
real
mean,
shows.
Y'all
Yeah,
niggas
bring it back.
like I like Tyler Perry shows a little bit, but just don't baby boy us out with the shit.
I'm not
You know,
gonna lie.
nah, I'm saying don't
I'm not gonna lie. I
fuck
need a
it.
show like we had growing up, like Moesha, the Parkers, One
That's
on
what
One.
I'm- actual black shows.
I think Tyler Perry can bring those shows back, but with like the same lessons but different characters.
Different characters, yeah. It's just we not. The general consensus, you're not trying to continue to see the House of Pain type shows,
Yeah.
or even the spin-off first. You're not really trying to keep seeing that
I'm
style
tired
of
of
show.
saying Medea.
But that's on his own network.
Yeah,
though.
only because the way they went with it. But I mean, it's still funny to me a little
He'd
bit.
benefit
I
greatly
still
from
laugh,
showing
so.
independent black cartoons early in the mornings.
That'd be fine.
Yeah,
That'd
like
be- see, I
more
like that.
Boondocks type content is
To
what we
use
asking
BET
for. Like,
as a hub to build black content, I like that. If that
actually-
ain't what you coming in there to do, then I don't.
I mean, but we still support it because that's black power
It's a fine
moves.
move.
That's
but
power
I mean,
moves. So
that's what we need to see type shit.
yeah.
I didn't know about VH1. That's hard.
Yeah, VH1 and BET.
Yeah,
That make me
that's-
think
that's
about
heavy.
MTV
That's
too.
heavy. That's heavy.
'Cause I feel
Congratulations,
like-
because that's
Yeah,
heavy.
for sure. How y'all feel about MTV?
What you mean? What's the question?
MTV, you turn on MTV, you probably gonna see what ridiculousness or
All
some
white
crazy
shows.
shit like
All
that.
white shows.
What
I
the
be seeing
fuck?
Wild
They got
Out.
Love and Hip Hop.
Wilding out,
I be seeing Wild Out.
Love and
They
Hip
got
Hop.
Love and Hip Hop. now.
Well, now it's literally the only black show.
Mind you, this is MTV music television. Where the fuck is the music videos? Where the
When
fuck
they
is
do
the,
it's all like Ariana Grande or
where's
something.
the 106
Nah,
and
nah, we
Pops?
talking
MTV?
about
I ain't seen that.
MTV Jams. Y'all got MTV Jams?
Well, I guess
That's like a-
that's a different show. Though.
Yeah,
That's a different, that's a different channel.
Hear me out. You know how everybody like they have like a narrative to get out. That's what the shit. The main. I'm not trying. That's why I learned in school. So, you know, there's levels to the shit of owning a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Perry's finally got to the top.
Top
You know
of
what I'm
the
saying?
top.
But he started at the bottom as an actor. You know what I'm saying? And a playwright. So like he built himself up and worked his way up to the top to that spider web. But like outside of Tyler Perry, one out of a lot of stations, you know what I'm saying, is kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? Oprah could have did some shit, but you know she just like let the TV do their work and let her bread grow and help different places that needed help, like Africa when she did the African school. You know what I'm saying? Like she put her money elsewhere.
Nah, I was taking it off Tyler Perry. I just
Yeah, we talking
we
more
just
so
need-
MTV Jams itself.
Yeah, MTV itself, because
MTV
MTV
itself.
is the regular cable shit you can get.
So that's what I
Access
got off
to
top.
Rob bought all that out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Who?
Rob did that.
Oh, there that. Oh, he owns all that.
Yeah.
So that's why ridiculous.
That's why ridiculous. Is like,
That's why ridiculous is every
On
fucking way.
16 hours a fucking
Okay.
day. That shit.
but
is
the
crazy.
thing about Rob, he's cool enough to sign people like Lil
Yeah,
Wayne.
Rob will do other
like,
shit,
to-
Yeah,
but-
still get the views.
He's like a Tony Hawk.
Still
you know what
got
I'm saying?
money to
Like,
throw.
I guess you just gotta be in the skater rocker type shit, but I guess if we can get people to just open their minds, that's really all it
Honestly,
comes down
yeah,
to.
you
Just
can
be
just
more
be
open
about
minded.
business. I think
Yeah,
you-
more business
yeah, you
open minded. Like we can really do
I
a lot of
just need
things.
music to make a comeback, man. But while we on BET, we might as well talk about the BET Award nominations that came out.
What they got?
I want to make some predictions while we in here.
Okay.
Album of the year, Glorilla. Anyways, Life's Great. Breezy, Chris Brown. God Did, DJ Khaled. Her Loss, Drake and 21 Savage. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Kendrick Lamar. Renaissance, Beyonce, SOS, SZA.
Dang, it could be
That's the album of the year?
Yeah.
That's the nominations.
Beyonce never show up, so
You be on the same page.
she not gonna. Yeah. They ain't want us to make the album of the year, so we gonna make the album of the year.
Fuck no.
I was DJ Khaled's gonna win that.
I was
God
told
did.
between Khaled
God
and SZA.
did.
No,
God did go
listen,
off,
bro. Kendrick.
I was going to say
Kendrick gonna show up?
that was
Is
a
he gonna
nice
show
one.
up?
Yes.
All right, if he
Alright.
show up.
If he show up,
Kendrick
he
was
get
going to be a nice one. Like,
Kendrick.
it was
It's
a nice one.
Kendrick.
Yeah, it'll be Kendrick.
Mr.
if he show up.
Morale, bro.
Yeah.
If it's not Kendrick, it's popular off the strength of Drake. That's it.
I did go to the Kendrick show. So, you know what?
Yeah,
I
if he
might
show
not
up,
even
it'll
know
definitely be.
that.
He might perform and all that. So
But there is a big chance that Her Loss might go up there just off the exposure through like TikTok and all that other shit.
God did was everywhere.
God did was everywhere.
So
I mean, DJ Khaled's not about to want to beat.
this is a stacked ass motherfucking cat.
That's a step.
No, go back. Hold on. You said it's okay.
hey, 640.
So I would put SZA over freaking DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled came out like last year. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about shit.
I
that
would too.
just
I would
people
too.
and Beyonce just dropped. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't think Beyonce's gonna win because the votes probably are just recent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm putting in for. Damn, what was the list? I forgot.
Best.
Kendrick, yeah, Kendrick.
Let me ask y'all a question. Would y'all hire Lil Boosie as y'all lawyer?
Shit.
Why you say that?
Because he said he ain't never missing a never murder trial. He gonna start defending. He gonna try to get his lawyer shit together. Start defending people on that's on murder trials and shit.
I
Because he went and
Boosie.
seen the YNW Melly shit.
No.
And what you just say? What you just say?
Hi, Boosie.
Stop, man. You ain't lying and shit.
You know damn well.
That's crazy.
You got high. That's like going
'Cause
to a
first of
tax.
all,
You
bro,
gotta get a certain color, nigga.
The judge is not taking that shit serious, bro. And I need the judge to take this very
Very
serious.
fucking
Very
serious.
serious. My fucking life, guy.
Well,
wouldn't have-
I still admire the fact that he really take like would do that.
If you
Take it
actually
serious.
do it, do your
Yeah.
thing, bro. But no.
Bruh,
Yeah.
you want to hear a funny joke?
What?
All right, this is how you people identify themselves in 2023 in the courtroom. They be like, I identify myself as not guilty.
No bullshit on God.
I ain't get the joke. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's 2023.
If someone asks you who you are, they're gonna
I
say
identify as not guilty. Okay, I got it.
But yeah, nah, Boosie, I'm sorry, bro. Even if you pass the bar with flying colors, can't do it, Brody.
Nah, if you pass the bar with fine colors, I definitely.
Man, nah, I ain't trying to do that.
If Boosie, that's a different
That's what I'm
statement.
saying. If he passed
He
the ball,
said,
out of
fine
this is what he said he gonna do.
If out of 150 people,
Son.
Boosie is number one in this class.
if he passed with flying
Fool,
colors, that means he know his shit.
I'm definitely hiring him over
what I'm
like
saying?
people like Attorney Crump. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going.
Give me the second motherfucker. I'm not hiring. Give me the second. The one right after.
The one who actually went through everything.
Yeah.
And
So what I would do.
it's not even because I'm looking at him a certain way. It's
It's 'cause they
gonna
looking
look at him. Like, I'm not
If he
like
passed the ball with flying colors, he know what he talking about. Though.
If my lawyer was on death row before in his life, bro, I do not think.
He survived it though. That's
He
even
know
more.
what you
That's
going
his
through.
resume. His resume is shitting on any other lawyer right now.
I mean, his
You a former victim. You beat the odds, and now you number one in your class, offering your services to low class people. You the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
This is like when he said he gonna do people weddings too.
I would definitely have Boosie
He
in my
definitely
wedding.
said. I mean, I would do that before I hire him as a lawyer.
I don't know. I might hire him as a lawyer before the wedding.
Hell nah.
You want hire
Give me the
Boosie?
New Orleans slang at my wedding. I'll take that.
Oh, you want to hire Boosie for a private ticket?
I'm gonna pay it. I'm just for some entertainment if I'm
Fuck
bored.
no, I'm paying
nigga.
$1,000 to see Boosie for my paying ticket, for my fucking ticket.
Nah, bro. Hell nah.
Like, who represents you, Boosie?
Bullshit.
Hey, I'll say
I got the
if
blackest
Boosie
lawyer
was
in here,
appointed to
goddamn.
to me as a free
Public defender.
attorney,
You want to stop?
I might accept.
He said public defender.
Yeah,
Nah,
Boosie was
I'm
my
not
public
taking it.
defender.
I'm damn sure not taking it.
I only say that.
It's alright.
I got my reasons. I definitely got my reasons.
What's the reason?
But my prediction, given that I'm a type 1 diabetic, he gonna have a little sympathy for me. I gotta plead with this nigga. Like, look, you gotta have this shit down pat. I gotta walk away free because you can't have me in there eating that bullshit. I ain't you, nigga. I ain't gonna have your commissary.
That's that public defender shit.
You gotta have. He definitely. I'm gonna definitely pay the sympathy card.
Fucking with that public defender, he gonna have you eating that cardboard.
I can't be in there eating that cardboard,
I need you
man.
getting your
As a diabetic, you know how fucked up that is.
Go get you a white or Jewish lawyer. Right.
So look,
Preferably connected, so no.
my thing is by via the sympathy card.
You better off
If he can't guarantee help me to walk, he gonna pay out front for a motherfucker that can't. That's the only reason I would accept him as a public defender.
I was about to
I'm not spending
give
money.
me the nigga that defended you with your shit. I
Like
like,
shit.
give me that nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop playing games with me.
That's what it is.
I don't need no celebrity lawyer.
Either you can,
I'm
or
gonna
you
just take
gonna pay.
Boosie. I'll take Boosie, fuck it.
Shit.
Hey, fool, when you talk about the Nuggets winning, fool, you gotta have the Uncle Ruckus in the background.
Uncle Ruckus.
You ever seen Boondocks?
Yeah, hell yeah. But what should be?
That white man is so good.
Fuck.
Fuck it. Let's get
Praise
into
white
it, bro.
Jesus.
Because this is pissing me off a little bit, too.
Yeah, listen, first off, congratulations to the Nuggets for the championship. Congratulations, Jokic,
mom
for his
called
historic playoff run.
Right.
My mom called it.
I did too. A lot of people did. Once they gave Embiid the MVP, I knew that Jokic was getting the Finals MVP.
Yep.
Like, it'd be written on the wall.
And the
in
Heat
NBA.
really ain't standing no chance against
Yeah, then the Heat didn't stand no chance. It was kind of obvious.
But
Y'all on dick.
this is pissing me off a little bit, bro. I ain't even talking about y'all. I'm talking
Dick.
about Jokic himself, bro. It's pissing me
what's
off.
up? What's
Because this
going
nigga don't even give a fuck.
I think that's an act, though.
What you mean?
Like, he doing it intentionally now.
I lost the MVP trophy the night of the fucking.
He said
I
he
won.
said he lost the MVP trophy. First off, you don't know. He been on his like.
I'm trying to go
I
home.
don't even
with
like
my
basketball.
horses right after. I don't want to
He
parade.
like, there's a parade. I want to go home. Like he on his. I don't even want to be here.
He
Nigga, you just
apologized.
fucking scorched through the whole playoff. He's like, I don't care.
And he can barely jump off the ground, fool. So when I look at these other dudes with like crazy ass athleticism, jump out the gym, shoot that shit from 50, you telling me this motherfucker can get it done and y'all can't? Why y'all don't feel like this either?
Well, I mean, there's a different thing. Y'all acting like he's not on a loaded team. Like they are.
It ain't that loaded,
It's loaded.
bruh.
First off,
What?
Hold on.
It
Loaded.
ain't that loaded.
Loaded. Hold on. Let me finish. Loaded compared to the rest of the league. It's
What's
not
y'all
loaded.
teams? What's y'all
The
teams? What's y'all
Wizards.
I like the Wizards.
You're a
Like,
Wizard.
The fucking
We ain't no
Wizards.
Wizards.
So I don't know why he talking about the Nuggets
Wizards,
not loaded.
Lakers.
It's crazy.
They're a good balanced team,
Son,
but they
the
ain't
Lakers just made it to the Western
Celtics,
Conference
okay.
Finals. They weren't supposed to come close.
Fun fact, I'm a Spurs fan.
Damn.
I like Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is my favorite player of all
Bad
time.
chips. I don't feel sorry for you.
I met Tim Duncan. I met Michael Jordan in the Tim Duncan jersey. That's how much I love Tim Duncan, bro. I really want to meet Tim Duncan, bro. It's like off the strike. Like I need to meet that.
So
nigga.
how you feel about them putting Jokic number one
You
over?
read the Nuggets not loaded? You crazy.
They're balanced.
Compared to this league, to like this season, they're loaded compared to everybody else.
I didn't think they
So
was
the people that
They Bruce
hear me-
Brown's like they eighth player. He
Hear me
cooking.
out, bro. So
Like,
the people that were left in the playoffs, the higher seed was the Nuggets and the Celtics. Celtics blew their game. They were supposed to.
That's what I feel like. The
So-
Celtics is more
But
loaded
the
than-
Heat is really like that.
he are a great team
For being in the
championship
AFC
caliber team.
For the
Yeah.
AFC to knock off the number 1 seed and beat the number 2 seed.
And that's what I'm saying by the league is weak a little bit. It's not everybody not nigga. The Bucks
No,
for the one
it's-
seed. The
it's
Bucks for the
showing-
one seed and got lost.
No,
They
it's
got
coaching.
washed.
It's showing you the coaching ability.
That's another one.
You
That's
can't.
that's a
If you don't
big
have a
one,
coach,
'cause
you don't have a team.
They for some
People-
reason
people that-
the NBA got away from actual coaching.
People that can't make it out the second
Yeah,
round
'cause
is
it's a
like people
players
like
league.
Embiid.
It's a players league. They got an
Embiid,
actual
Doc,
coach.
Doc Rivers can't make it out the second round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of their narrative is already locked in that they're going to either shoot the fucking ball out the gym or go in the paint. They're not going to.
Yeah.
They don't have no
You
options.
made a good point where it's like the coaching itself has changed in the league. Like when the Phil Jacksons and the Popovichs were at their heyday and shit, the actual
I
players
actually
being
feel
drawn up,
like the coach is affecting the
affecting the
game.
game. Nowadays, just like they just change the
Just
substitution.
throw the ball out there.
And make
Don't
subs.
disrespect. Don't disrespect what's about to happen, y'all. I'm telling you, my Spurs about to make a comeback.
I mean, if y'all get Wemby, which is y'all getting Wembyana.
We are getting
y'all getting Wembyana. So
If they throw y'all ass a curveball,
I'm trying to see
laugh my ass
If we get a Scoot or Wemby.
nah. Y'all taking Wemby.
I'm saying either
What you
Scoot
think
or
about?
Wemby.
What y'all gotta take Wemby. We can get Scoot if we make this trade, which I was just about to bring with the Wizards next. What you think about this?
I don't want to speculate. I'm out of it.
You don't want to put it in?
Because they going to do some crazy shit regardless.
Nah, I don't think so. We got a whole new front office, fool. It's not the same Wizards team.
What I'm saying, I'm going to just let them do what they do, fool. I'm not trying to
All right,
speculate.
let me ask you a question.
Not stressing those.
Did you prefer that they keep him or would you prefer the trade?
Trade.
I would prefer that they keep them, honestly.
Trade.
If we can keep Kuz and KP too,
right,
I would prefer to keep them. I don't know if that's possible, so.
Right.
Who's KP?
Porzingis.
Oh,
Porzingis can't go nowhere.
KCP is gone.
Nah,
He just won a ring.
KCP.
Christoph Porzingis.
Yeah, Christoph Porzingis.
Nah, you no.
Gotta keep Porzingis.
I'm saying you don't. Bradley Beal's is getting paid too much to do what he's doing, which is getting hurt. Just like Zion.
Right.
You know
Which is that's not wrong.
he
I
went
do
all
feel like it's only
season.
been one season. We just did this for Wall or whatever. Where like he got hurt one season. Now we saying he keeps getting hurt.
And I feel like if we build
he just
a
averaged
team,
30
if
points,
we
what, 2
build a
years
good
ago?
enough team where he can come back to, it don't matter.
Yeah.
If he was hurt last year.
Yeah.
I do feel like if we do make a move, I'm not interested in none of like the small shit. Talking about like for Jordan Poole or just for Hero or. I ain't interested in that.
I'm trying
you gotta pay. We gotta do it for Portland. You gotta get Simon, the number 3, and Nasir Little or something.
Look what they just got for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah,
we need some shit for that
we
nigga,
need Simon, the number 3 pick, because that can get you
so
Scoop.
So what's y'all?
Nasir Little, like
y'all
need
need to sign. I'm not trying to be funny. Don't laugh. But I mean, if you laugh, it's cool. Dwight Howard, DeMarcus Cousins,
he's in China,
and Jaylen Brown for Bradley Beal.
I take
what?
that.
Well, who?
I've
Wait,
seen
hold
that
on.
too. I've seen the Jaylen Brown for Bradley Beal.
But hold on. How you got Dwight and DeMarcus Cousins?
I'm not.
I have no. They in free agency.
Yes.
You need to sign him.
We need to sign him?
Get rid of Porzingis for another piece.
No, fuck no. That's still a Spurs fan.
Stay
over there in San Antonio.
Not Kristaps Porzingis. Kuzma.
I was about to say if we lose anybody, it's probably gonna be
if we lose Kuzma, we gotta save that money. Bill should be almost untouchable. And Porzingis is definitely untouchable. The reason Porzingis is untouchable because you can't tell me another 7'3" player is going to
And
guarantee
he's
you 20
literally
and 10.
the player we've been waiting for like 7 years.
When we had Wall and Bill, we've been missing Porzingis. So now we got Bill and Porzingis.
Well,
we missing
had Gortat.
We missing no.
Don't disrespect
me
the
laugh.
Polish
I'm a
hammer.
disrespect.
The Polish hammer.
I'm a disrespect because as a person and as a power player, cool.
Activate Tyrant.
That's a John Wall highlight.
John Wall gets it on behind the back.
Don't disrespect
Come on,
like he
fool.
wasn't banging on niggas in the playoffs.
We fuck with Porzingis. Listen. We fuck with Gortat.
I'm
Porzingis is literally.
I'm a player fan.
Son,
but
Gortat
like
give you 10 and 5 at best. Porzingis give you 20 and 10.
Fool, y'all needed Nene to activate. He
Oh
wasn't
my
activating.
Nene.
He wasn't
Nene at 42 years old. Like
No, that was his number. Stop with you.
Nene was old as shit with us.
He wasn't no 42.
Nene was what, 36, 37?
He was 32.
No, the shit.
He was
No,
32.
he was not 32.
He was
Fuck
32.
no.
We was like on his last
He was at
team.
least 36 with
Fool,
us.
y'all was in the playoffs. Y'all lost to the Celtics.
Son, we need, and if we'd had
Isaiah
Porzingis,
Thomas wanna go
hey,
off.
but look, this the difference. If we had Porzingis, you could swap Nene and Gortat. Give him Porzingis on that team, which I
was
want.
at the Knicks.
I know. Put Porzingis on that team for Nene and Gortat. That
we
team
in the
wins the
finals.
fucking chip. We in the finals,
Yeah.
literally.
Who did y'all get for Rui?
Son, bullshit.
Let's get on.
That's a whole. You don't know. That was a horrible trade. Yeah, that was a bad trade. That's why we fired out GM. That's why he fired his dumb ass. Cause you trade Rui for scraps. First off, this is the Wizards' real problem in the last few years. They draft or trade for somebody, make him untouchable. Talking about Rui, talking about Bill, talking about Wall, everybody. Russell Westbrook, make him untouchable. Then when you finally give him up, you give him up for scraps. That shit makes no fucking sense. Now
I
you end
think
up with
Tommy Shepard was getting paid under the table by the Lakers.
Gotta be, fool. And Grunfield was just getting paid by somebody. Cause Grunfield was just tanking everything.
That's cool.
So we finally got a new GM. Finally got a new
That's why I just want to let them make the
director,
decision, do what they
personnel,
want
whatever
to
we
do.
call
Man.
it.
We gonna see in a year.
I'm gonna segue real quick because I got the munchies, man. Speaking, I'm in the mood for breakfast. Speaking of, how many of y'all niggas wash your grits?
That's a great fucking question because I seen this crazy ass
I ain't even
video,
mad at
bro.
it.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Yeah, because did y'all see on social media? It's a video going around and shorty telling everybody to wash their grits.
Making the grits and
That's
shit.
important.
She washed the joints.
I grew up in a black household.
We wash our
and
rice.
We do wash
To
our
me,
rice.
all she did was wash off the seasoning. Like
The starch and shit. That's
yeah,
all you
we
get
sit
off.
there and make it taste whatever. Like you just wash that shit off. Like
I get it
At the
with
same
rice.
time,
now you got little
they
grain.
are
I'm about to say now you got
natural.
little grains of rice now in the bowl. It's not the same.
I'm confused.
Like she literally poured the
You know
grits
how
into
people
a
wash
bowl.
the rice, right? Water, rinse it off
with the little
a couple
bowl.
times until
Yeah,
the water
she
clear,
realized
right?
get the wash the shit off.
Water the bowl, whatever.
Yeah, to the
Do that.
water clear type
Okay.
shit.
She
did-
keep doing it
she
till
did that with
the
stuff.
grits. You know how the grits be a little bit brownish, tannish.
And
She
it's
keep
a little
doing it till it's
crazy
real all
'cause
white.
Don't you
Clean
lose a
all that
little
shit
bit
off.
of grits every time?
So she did that. She did like a home style version of like
Not
washing
really.
grits for.
Yeah, I mean, she just like cut the water drain on, put the
She's
grits
like
in the bowl.
a chef type
Just
shit
keep
on
rinsing
the
that shit
social
off. She
type
keep
shit.
the grits in
She be
there,
cooking
keep, you know
the
what I'm
shit.
saying?
I gotta check it out.
She making grits, but she washed
What
it.
it tastes like?
That's what I'm saying.
I
It
cook
gotta
all-
taste like
I cook all the
nothing.
time. Cook all the
She
time.
making shrimp and grits
Like
type shit.
grits
man. It tastes
already
like
don't
shrimp
have
grits.
flavor. So if you can wash off the little bit of flavor on the grits there is, I don't think it tastes like nothing.
I don't think
You
it
would
make a
taste the
difference.
difference.
Do
You
you?
would taste the difference.
What is it good or bad?
I gotta try it. Man.
I would.
I'ma try it.
I
It's-
would.
It's
Just
a pure
for scientific
taste.
purposes, I
It's a
gotta
pure
try it
taste.
now.
Hey,
Matter of fact, here's a good example. I got some essential right here. Does this shit taste like anything like, I'm gonna say Aquafina?
But I'm saying though, flavor
What's the comparison?
wise, is it even worthwhile in doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it a
is
big
it?
enough difference
Is
for
it?
that
That's
shit
the
to make a
question.
difference?
He said, yeah.
Flavor wise, health wise, I say yeah.
Health wise, maybe.
I cook.
Flavor wise. So you do it.
I'm
So you
with
do
the
it.
shit. Yeah.
So you be washing.
No.
grits?
I haven't made grits in a long time, but
Oh,
I
nigga, you
wash
gotta-
my rice.
Right,
I
you
wash
can't- hey,
everything
look,
else. You wash your oxtails.
But look, but you can't tell people
Something that
but
you
look,
gotta
look,
clean,
but
that's
you
clean.
can't tell people to wash the grits if you don't even know what that tastes
What
like.
grits? Well, nah, time out. What grits
Or
come
what is
from?
yeah, like you don't
It-
can't
do
you can't
grits
tell
come from
people
the
to do
ground?
it.
Yeah, cook for the ground.
Like
Oh,
washing
alright, then
oxtail,
I'm with it
look,
then. Alright,
washing
cool.
oxtail is different from washing grits. You know, that's a whole different.
Nah, I get if it come from the ground, I get it. I guess.
Yeah, nigga, it's a
Rice
plant,
come
it's
from the
wheat.
ground,
It's
like
like
yeah.
wheat.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
I wash
grown.
shit. I'm cool.
Yeah, it's grown.
I wouldn't do
You know
it
what I'm saying?
personally.
It's just natural
but-
shit that you
yeah.
would wanna wash
Yeah,
off.
clean
The
it,
same
I
way,
get it,
yeah,
clean
like,
it
like
off.
nowadays, we would always wash our food just using water.
So y'all
Now
wash
everybody
you
using water.
you
and,
wash off your oatmeal like
Nah, they using vinegar and what is it, baking soda? Yeah, now they using vinegar and baking soda to clean their vegetables and their fruits now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us that do that now.
man, grits don't have no flavor
Some of us
anyway,
refuse
so I
not
guess
to.
it can't be the worst
They
thing in the
probably
world.
don't make a difference.
Yeah, it
Hey,
probably
y'all
don't make
heard
a
I just
difference.
feel like it's so many things out there that they are saying are bad for us and have been bad for us. Why not clean the shit that we
Rinse it
are
off.
eating already?
Speaking
Man,
of
I
clean,
hear- I
y'all
hear
heard
it.
about
I
the
just-
man that died from the
I
raw
don't know if I'm
oyster?
gonna do it, huh?
You heard about the man that died from
Exactly.
a raw oyster?
How many
So
did he eat?
look, he probably had like a platter of them joints, right?
Nigga had
Look,
12 dozen of this.
Listen though, alright, let's all take a guess of where he was. You
New
think he
Orleans?
was in Rhode Island, New Orleans, you know, somewhere on the shore? You think he was somewhere like that? Fuck no, this nigga was in Missouri.
Eating raw
Middle of the
oysters.
fucking country eating
Missouri
raw
eating
oysters,
raw
bro.
oysters, yeah, that's
Get
not
out of
bad.
here. I don't care what
Yeah.
you say,
You
how
know,
fresh
them
that
shits
shit
is
is.
not fresh coming from Missouri.
Nah, bro.
Nah.
It ain't even that
So-
fresh. They said way back in March that people should stop buying oysters and raw shellfish in general from
What's-
restaurants. They should stop selling them. All that.
What's
shit.
that tweet
Nobody
motherfucker
paid
said?
attention to that.
Y'all motherfuckers just slurping oysters just doing that shit for attention.
Getting that
There's no way you like that
Enjoy
shit.
it.
Getting that salmonella.
They said that though. They said you saw that. They said they shouldn't buy no shellfish or nothing.
I definitely saw that.
If I'm in the middle of the country, though,
Everybody be
I
fucking
ain't
them
trusting
crabs
much
up.
of
I
that
guess the
shit.
summertime. You know how many crabs been bought in the last week?
I'll risk it for some crabs. Man.
Yeah, y'all niggas.
I might risk it for the crabs.
Listen, crabs taste good, but I don't understand y'all infatuation. Like they
I'm
taste
not
good.
infatuated with
I
it.
don't
And
get
it costs
full.
too fucking much to be infatuated.
I don't be full off that shit. You gotta eat 100 crabs just to have your stomach a
addicted
little.
to crabs?
Now see,
Like give me a burger,
Now,
some
look,
macaroni
a lot
and
of-
cheese.
a lot of
shit.
crabs
No.
these days are farm.
You wouldn't want crab cake food?
No. Crabs
tastes
taste
fine.
good. I said it. I'm talking about sitting there breaking down the crab. Then you gotta
the
break down
process
100
and shit.
crabs.
The 100 crab for a feast, yeah, I get it.
That's what I'm talking
But
about.
it's more of a, to me,
It's like
eating
an
crabs
experience.
is more
It's experience. That's what everybody
than an
say.
event. It's like if we're
It's like rolling up type shit.
Look, and that's what I do. We all sit eating crab. I be rolling the J. I eat my burger, and I'm just watching y'all motherfuckers eat crabs, nigga. Like, I might eat one or two, but I'm not sitting breaking 50 crabs open.
saying, you gotta partake.
And I will. I'm gonna roll my J.
Once
and
you see
sit
a crab,
here.
you gonna eat a crab. You know what I'm saying?
If they
Yeah.
see seasoned
You see
the
a
fuck
lobster,
up.
you see
They
a
be
cooked
good. I
lobster
don't
in front of you
have.
saying it's
I'm
free
a
to
love
eat.
crab. I ate so many crabs. My thing is, I get tired of sitting with y'all motherfuckers at the table.
It's a lot of shit. Yeah.
All right, I'm
You gotta literally put out. You gotta put out a newspaper.
eating them crabs.
Y'all really. Hold on.
It's too much
Tell
work.
the truth, cause y'all ain't telling the truth. You telling me every time you just sat there for the crabs, you done fully enjoy every experience. Y'all
It's
having
too
it.
much work.
You done still been
Yeah,
hungry. You done had to go get another plate. You done got in an argument over some dumb shit. Alright, y'all not playing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
The
not
thing is,
real
it's just too much work for
It is too
not
much work.
enough fullness type shit. Yeah, I don't like that part about it.
That's the
it.
simple for me. Give me a burger and some mac and cheese. I'm just talking my shit.
I'm
Fuck
saying if I gotta eat crab, I'm always going for the crab cake. Like it's already cooked.
It's already.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to.
crab cake, definitely.
I'm not about to fight my food after I cook it.
I'm like somewhere in the middle. I like
The
crab.
only food I fight is probably some steak or some chewing shit. You know what I'm saying?
That bubblegum joint. Bubblegum steak.
That's probably my least favorite thing is the chewy ass steak. That's probably my least favorite shit to eat. Like, that's just annoying.
For real.
All right, let's quick hit some of these topics, man. Let me ask y'all this. There was an uproar caused by Jack Harlow, right? He was somewhere spotted with a bonnet on. For some reason, that got people mad. It was like it's appropriation. White boys wearing bonnets. What the fuck's going on? All that goofy shit. Right?
All right.
So
I don't agree with that.
let's go down the line and get everybody's opinion.
I don't
on it.
agree with that.
How you
One,
feel about it?
I mean, if he paid for the bonnet, I mean, like, he purchased it. What the fuck?
So y'all go. I'm gonna go last.
yeah, I don't know why you started down there. I don't know why the fuck
Man.
you did that shit. Yeah,
There's
no,
nothing
that
wrong
shit
with
is
that.
stupid.
Man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Dumb
man.
shit to be mad
There's
about,
nothing
bro.
wrong with him wearing a
Hey.
motherfucking bonnet.
You
Black
feel-
people
they
don't
You
say-
said Jack
bonnets.
Harlow.
The white boy.
The white boy.
Oh, now you gotta
Oh.
bring the race card.
If it was a do-rag, I'd be more offended, but
he's saying,
he wearing a bonnet. Like,
Jack Harlow is the topic
Curly head white boy.
the week before Juneteenth.
Oh, you're crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Stay woke, my
we're talking about
brothers.
appropriation.
They trying to keep you down.
We talking about appropriation.
Stay
Yeah,
woke.
stay
We getting
woke.
people
They
to
want
win.
to talk about Jack Harlow.
we're talking about
Juneteenth
appropriation.
coming up.
Okay, let's get real. Let's because I'm glad I'm going last then.
Niggas. It's always
So,
niggas.
so let me tell because I'm the humbug nigga. I'm gonna shut down all the fun. Nigga, bonnets ain't us. Bonnet is
There
a
you
French
go.
fucking
There
word,
you
bruh.
go.
That
Bonnet.
shit is
Oh,
from
that
the-
This nigga breaking
It
down
ain't
the
our
word.
shit, bro. We just made it look good. We just made it cool. But it ain't our shit to be, you can't wear that.
Black people always
There's
appropriate
some shit to go to sleep, man.
We be appropriating people appropriating us, and then we
You
still
got
talking
old
about
white
that.
women in a old white gown all over media. All over old shows.
You know why I love
See
us
it
though?
everywhere.
Because
We
we sit here
don't
and bragging like, yeah, we influence all y'all shit.
Bro.
Why y'all copying us? Like, we
It's
just
so-
bragged on that shit 2
There's
days
so
ago.
much
like,
other shit we can be worried about than the goddamn bonnet, bro. You know, Juneteenth coming up. Let's celebrate that. Let's see what dumb
What
shit
y'all,
they
what
gonna
y'all,
try
what
and
y'all
sell
do
us
for,
next
since you
week.
brought up Juneteenth, what you do for Juneteenth?
Me going to the what's it called? Awesome Con. It's a convention. So,
Awesome Con.
Yeah.
Man.
That's a five.
Is it black awesome?
Is it black?
Black people are awesome.
That's
That's
Blurry Con. Sorry. For all my people that didn't know, I'm a cosplayer. That's why you saw the Spider-Man in the beginning. My man Ronnie put me on all that. Basically, it's a convention where all the people from different animes and cartoons come together and wear costumes and celebrate and buy vendors. Like,
Is Black Dynamite anime? Consider anime?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I show up as Black
And then,
Dynamite.
yeah,
Yeah, they had some of the voice actors in there.
And then Blurry Con is just for black people. It's lit. I gotta go. It's my first year.
That I might attend.
Summer starting, festivals and all that starting. That's fine.
Oh, make sure I come to Broccoli City. It's for my birthday.
Broccoli City coming.
Hopefully
Yeah,
it
Broccoli
don't
City
fucking
is coming
rain
up.
this year.
We gotta start getting
Don't
vendors
do
and
that.
stuff.
I'm sorry. Every year it fucking rains, bro. You can't.
Every year it do rain. No funny.
I be wanting to go like shit, then I see the weather.
I got me and Ronnie about to go.
We gotta get vendors of some of these joints. We could definitely be at them.
Let's get into the Louis V bag, man. Showed y'all this before the show. Louis Vuitton is making a bag smaller than a grain of salt. It's a neon green bag with an LV logo on. I don't know how the fuck they stamped the LV logo on something so small, but they putting it up for auction. It ain't got no price tag yet, but I'm sure it's gonna sell for some crazy ass amount of money. Thoughts?
What is it used for?
Yeah.
It's a showpiece, I guess.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard though. If y'all see the video, we gonna start putting pictures up and shit. I don't know if we're gonna start with this episode. But if y'all don't, just go look it up. The bag is literally the size of like a grain of rice or
You can
something.
barely see it on the motherfucking
On your finger. Yeah, like you put it on your finger, it's like a little grain of rice or something. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. That shit gonna sell on auction for like $20K, but
Okay,
that
now
don't
that
mean
I'm
shit.
reading, Louis Vuitton is not involved in this. This is one.
Oh,
You know the big red boots? This is them.
somebody 3D printed that with three squirts.
Right, yeah. Don't buy that shit,
That
y'all.
little 50 cent little project and shit by the
It's not even real Louis Vuitton. It's not even real Louis. Like, at this point, if you buy that shit, you just...
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, you want to get money on
And they
it.
might get sued for whatever the fuck they
You know
make.
what I want to talk
that
about?
shit.
I want to talk about the Sukihana shit. What y'all think about that?
Let's get into it.
So if y'all don't know, I guess it's two situations. We could talk about the YK Osiris one first. Sitting down in the chair. I guess shit clear
I
as
ain't
day.
gonna hold you. I was gonna duck this topic.
You want to dug it? Oh, no, we got baby.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
We gonna talk about it. One of the most trending ones of the
Fuck up
week.
on this.
I mean, it's cut and dry, fool. Like, one, read the room. Two, that's not your girl or nobody you were
Did
like.
you see the full
Did you
clips?
see the full joint?
It don't really matter.
All right, let me give you some context. Let me give you a little bit of context, and then let me get your updated opinion on the shit. If you look at the extended clip, she's kind of starts the interaction with YK Osiris. She damn near, not damn near, she says, "I'll turn your little ass out," type shit. The other dude, I don't know who the fuck that is, but the other dude, she tell him to show her a picture of his dick type shit.
She told him to show that. So I was gonna bring that one about
He
because she
said-
told him to show
He
her
like,
that.
I'll show you right now.
And I
She
saw
like-
another clip of him
she
rubbing
like,
her
yeah,
feet, and it was all buddy
It was
buddy.
a clip of them rubbing his feet, but yeah, she say, yeah, I judge it right
So
now.
that's why I say it's two. All right, so the YK Osiris one, this is just for the younger niggas, bro. Like, y'all can
He on some
talk.
Jackson Mahomes shit.
Y'all can talk and flirt back and forth. That's one thing. But when you walk up on stage, whether in the cameras around or not, don't matter. But if you walk up on stage and grab this girl's face and just start kissing her, knowing you have no prior, you don't know this
I
girl.
ain't talked about this. It ain't playing.
You don't
type
know
shit.
Slim like that. You just grab her face. Yeah, niggas got a lot
I
of
think
lessons.
that
So
one
that's-
was way wilder than the nigga just on talking
on the show. I
shit.
just feel like
he was just
a
a
little,
weird ass.
He was
nigga.
too aggressive, fool. Like you
Yeah,
got.
he was a little weird,
That shit was a
aggressive.
little
ass
aggressive.
nigga.
You gotta
that
take a
shit.
step back too.
What's up?
Gotta realize where they were at.
What you mean?
Crew League show. I mean,
That's
The
where the
YK
YK
Osiris one, right?
yeah, that's this the Crew League. That's where they had the basketball, Waka Flocka, people
G
that
Herbo.
G Herbo. These are people that rap about that shit. You know what I'm saying? People that are in that industry where shit like that happens. I'm not saying we shouldn't feel bad for it not happening, but she did with her music,
Yeah,
her
we
outer
know-
appearance.
and
I'm
so-
not saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound problematic enough. I'm just saying
Alright, so let me-
it's a double-edged sword. You
Let
know
me
what
put
I'm
the
saying?
disclaimer on it right quick. I feel as though a woman should be able to get butt ass naked, walk down the street, nobody touch her,
That
nobody
don't
say
mean you
shit.
niggas could touch her.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I-
saying.
and
That's
let
the
me
difference.
say that first and
That's the
foremost type
difference,
shit.
though. That's what niggas fuck up at. She could walk around. She could shake that joint, throw it
She
everywhere.
can talk about whatever she wants to.
If you not a nigga she wants to fuck, you in the wrong, fool. Like,
Pause.
this is period.
Pause right there. You
That's
said
period.
not a nigga that you want to fuck. Solicited, like you said, she solicited that she wants to see his dick. They did other prior things, touching toes and shit. A kiss is wild, yes, on camera that nobody
On
knows
camera,
about.
no, on
It's
camera
more-
or off camera. It's more so.
it's the
the fact that you forcing her to kiss you, fool.
No,
Like,
it's more of a
it
shock.
is.
It's a shock value.
You went up there, you grabbed
Fool, you
someone's
should
head.
see
Nah,
it.
let me finish.
How many people- do you ever seen Sukihana
Hold on,
either?
let me finish.
All right,
You
yeah,
went
yeah.
up there, you grab her by her head, twist the jump while she's pulling away, and force her to give you a kiss. I'm gonna be honest. Why the fuck? Listen, I'm an older brother. Oh, put your lips on that girl. You don't know where her mouth been.
I feel that.
You don't know where her mouth been. What are you doing?
Fool, you want kiss Suki?
No, listen.
No.
Are y'all serious?
We
I would
met
kiss her
off
first.
camera.
Man time, you want to kiss her?
She not attractive to me, no.
Fool, I would kiss her.
Nah,
on
she
the
look
lips.
good. She look
Fool,
good a
she
little
is
bit. It's just all the
beautiful.
extra shit is a
Not
turn
to
off
me,
of it.
it's because I'm cool.
Alright, whatever.
Now,
Whatever. She
if
look
we
good a
talking
little
about
bit.
nasty joints we shouldn't probably kiss, I can name a few that I would. I ain't gonna
Name one. Who
that's
you
crazy.
kissing?
I'm kissing fucking
Tiana Trump.
You kissing Tiana Trump?
on the fucking mouth.
You freaky bitch.
She got braces now. I like bitches with braces. I'm
Tiana
sorry.
Trump is somebody I want to interview on the show, but you want to kiss her is
In the mouth.
crazy.
You know who I'm kissing?
Crazy. Who?
Miss B Nasty.
Oh my God, you niggas are in
Now he got me on that one.
Who face job.
I'll be lying.
Where your OGs at?
I would be lying.
Are you serious? Where your OGs at? No, I'm not kissing none of them. No.
See what happened.
I know how you feel, bro.
Y'all crazy.
And I stand by everything else you said.
I had the chance to be up in that joint, boy.
Be up in that joint is different.
I'm gonna be face to face. What is he talking about?
Freaky bitch. You freaky bitch. Hey.
I'm sorry.
Y'all judge them for that, by the way.
All
Judge
judgment.
me if you want, man.
Suki getting it.
We gonna put a fucking poll on the episode.
Because we are not alone in this fight.
I don't even know if endless women is agreeing with kissing them. I don't even know. I wonder how many girls will agree with kissing them.
There's only certain limits to girls not getting kissed.
That's the fucking limit.
That's
If anything,
Unless you just came back from.
if you can pull up more than 20 videos that her mouth on another nigga knob,
Too much physical
you
evidence.
shouldn't kiss her.
That's not true. If the foot was on the other shoe.
Oh my God.
If the shoe
Why
was
is
the
your
other
mouth?
foot.
Never mind.
If you out here hitting 20 joints on videos, how you think the girl feel?
She probably shouldn't kiss you. Most girls wouldn't want to fuck with you.
I don't
You got a
know
good
about
point.
that. I don't know.
Alright, that's
Twitter.
I'm not
If you
doing
on
that.
Twitter right now,
Most
you know what I'm
girls,
talking about.
there's gonna be
Doing
some
that.
that would. It's gonna be a lot of them. I'm like, nah. They can't take you. How they gonna take you home to your mother and she get to their
I
mother?
say-
She can
I
just
say
pull
this.
that shit
I
up.
will say this.
I take Miss B.
Porn stars take tests every
I'm
time.
not saying I wouldn't fuck with them.
I
I'm
would
saying
take
all
Miss
that
B
tongue
and
kissing and
kiss
shit
my
y'all on.
I'm on it.
Would y'all say to
Crazy
your
a little
mom?
bit, bro. So she come home from work and you kiss her on the mouth?
I ain't say all that.
She come home from work, you kiss her on the mouth?
For sure.
Oh my God.
Oh, hell no!
That's wild.
I came from work.
This nigga is crazy.
You made me. Oh no. Hey, fool, I thought you said when I come home from work. I'm like, yeah, bet.
I might need
It's a
that.
long day.
That's
A long day. I want to kiss. It's been a long day.
Oh, my
This
fucking
is
God.
sick. Oh my goodness.
All right, let's finish
I
that.
guess my man stayed quiet the whole time. You not kissing
So,
her.
he said,
I'm not kissing.
Ah, yeah.
I only name one person, and that might be the only one I can think of.
Who that?
I can go in. It's an archives.
I don't have one. Y'all are crazy.
Fool, you
All
got
right,
Lacey
look.
Duval.
That's one of my favorites. I'm not kissing her, bro.
You lying? You lying, fool?
No.
She came to see you right now. Still, hey, give me a kiss. You kissing that joint right now?
What?
You might not recognize her at first.
Yes, you will.
A random girl walk up to y'all and say, give me a kiss, y'all kissing her?
Nah, absolutely not.
Y'all might have bump
Time
Kevin Hart you talking about.
Time out.
Y'all niggas, nah.
I didn't say random. I said people that you know.
You just said you don't know who it's her.
I said you might not
He said
recognize
that.
Oh,
her.
he said that.
Yeah. Anyway, let's finish off, man. We got.
Oh, yeah, we got to keep the camera going down. Let's roll.
Floyd Mayweather fighting randoms again. He fought John Gotti's third or
grandson.
something.
John Gotti's grandson.
Crazy shit. He just fighting random people.
Hey,
and he whooping everybody,
Free
so I
money.
can't say
Y'all-
shit.
Free money.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
The referee stopped the fight. John Gotti said, man, fuck this nigga.
Yeah, that's
He
fucked.
did that and then got pieced up
Nigga
again.
got pieced
and
up
left him
again.
off.
You don't do that with a pro boxer.
Yeah,
He rushed the
If you
nigga.
don't know, street fighting or a pro boxer is probably one of the dumbest things you could do. MMA fighter is the only one that's probably dumber. Like,
that nigga backed
that's
up.
it.
Boop, boop, boop. That nigga ain't want no more of that
That
shit.
shit.
Like, all right.
Now, where my corner at? Nigga jump in the
My
ring.
God, that nigga.
They had 85 niggas in the ring. The ring wasn't even built for all the motherfuckers.
Well, after the fight, it wasn't over.
wasn't over.
It wasn't over after the fight. Backstage, somehow Joseline was going on a rampage. I don't know what that shit was about. Smacking the shit out of everybody. She laid eyes on.
And to be honest, that was more entertaining than the fight. The shit
Jocelyn
Jocelyn did.
Y'all saw the Amber Rose Johnson fight?
Oh, yeah.
That was on BT, bro. That's what I'm saying.
doing
Tyler
that
Perry let us be. He brought he brought celebrities to college.
It was college Hill, yeah. It was college Hill with celebrities and shit.
I gotta watch the show.
Let me ask this though. Y'all backstage and she got you in her sights. What you doing?
Kissing her.
I'm
Kissing Jocelyn.
I ain't gonna lie. There are a few women. There are some women that when they upset, you get turned on. You get turned on a little
Puerto
bit.
Rican princess. We love
Joseline
you.
is one of them Jones. She get a little
I'm
riled
on the
up.
way on the spectrum. I had a body slammed. Somebody got to stop that
Oh, you
shit.
talking about the
DDT
fight?
her.
Oh,
Backstage
if she slapped you, if she slapped me, I think
If
she's
she
so
slapped
different.
10 niggas just now and you just watch that shit, you going,
I thought she was
Why
close
you
to me to
getting
give me a
close to her?
I thought you was
Back
gonna
up.
give me a
I thought
hug.
she was gonna give me a hug.
Man,
Keep it
DDT
100.
this shit out.
Yeah, no, if you one of them niggas that try to give her a hug and she slapped your ass, you deserved it.
man,
I'm
see,
not
that's,
gonna-
that's why I'm going
if I
straight
was
to
Why
the
would you do that at that moment?
I record myself.
body slamming her ass.
Nah, I want that money. I want that money.
Oh, yeah, that
Record
shit
all this
definitely
shit.
will
That's
take.
what I want. Fuck that.
I ain't even mad at her, fool. I just think she shouldn't have slapped so many people.
Yeah, they let that shit happen. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, but when they let it happen 10
But
times,
she got in a
probably
fight.
thought
She
that
got in a
was
fight with Big Lex. We're gonna talk about that real quick.
Whooped her.
Cause see, Big Lex, I was on her side in the video, right?
I don't even know who that is. Bro.
Yeah,
Bad Girls
that
Club.
is.
I was on her side until I saw the video of her saying, "Yeah, I'll whoop Joseline, bring Joseline out."
Oh yeah, they deserve that ass. I thought that was just like on some
I was on
random
her
shit.
side till I seen that
Cool.
joke.
Jocelyn can beat anybody.
You said she can?
Oh, she cat women now.
I want to see her in a boxing ring.
Krishana dogger.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Krishana dogger. I think
Wait
that's
till
how I
wait
feel
till the
about
baby drop.
Krishana.
Baby drop.
I be pitting
Oh, yeah,
out
she
Puerto
might-
Rican
I'm-
queens.
I mean,
She might. I don't want to put queens against each other.
Pitting out Puerto Rican
If I
queens.
had
if I was
If
a
I
betting
had
man,
to put a queen
Yeah.
against a queen,
if I was a betting man, that's all I'm saying. Quickly.
Joseline versus Krishan would be tough.
Yeah.
What else you
Quickly, let's talk about the Home Depot girl.
she bad as shit.
Shawty posted innocent selfie, work selfie, you know, with the little Home Depot apron. Niggas go crazy. Oh, hard-working women pay her own bills. I love it.
She
We
was very
need
pretty.
more of this.
First off,
very
you
pretty.
didn't even say it right, fool. First off, it's a
I ain't
10 out of a
seen
10.
She bad.
She was pretty
10 out of a
as fuck.
10.
She's
Pretty
bad.
as fuck. And then all the ones who
Looking wise,
commented,
I don't know her personality or
all the
whatever,
girls were pretty as fuck
but
too.
like looking wise, she's 10 out of 10. Working at Home Depot, getting an honest living, hoping to inspire girls to do that.
It was just more so the
Sure.
niggas, everybody all of a sudden being weird about it.
It's definitely
She's
some
a starter
horny
OnlyFans.
ass,
Yeah.
motherfucking
Shit got weird real
freaky
quick.
ass.
But that's
But
Twitter
it blow me.
finger ass.
She was like when I say fully dressed, like fully dressed,
Yeah,
apron on and all
Yeah,
that.
she-
Oh, I thought she was ass nigga.
No,
no,
she's
no.
I don't think she had
fully dressed,
at
like
work
a
taking a
smart
selfie.
young
In the
woman.
bathroom, the little Home Depot.
Like,
I had a picture like that too. In the
dickhead.
bathroom. I used to work at Home Depot.
Oh, I'm
Just fine
thinking
as
she
fuck.
just had the apron on. Okay.
She don't want to start OnlyFans though. She just post a picture looking good. You know, people giving her compliments first, then they go to the weird motherfuckers. Like you should start an
You can't-
OnlyFans.
you
Fuck
can't-
that honest job
You can't
shit.
sexualize everything, y'all. Like, you just can't do it. You shouldn't do it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Then that turned from people sexualizing her to the girls hating.
that was just stupid as well. 'Cause
Then
why?
then when she said she didn't want to make an OnlyFans, the OnlyFans girls felt some
You
type
too
of way.
good?
So it's been
It was Twitter. It was
clusterfuck.
just Twitter, John. Man.
Twitter. I'm about to say it's Twitter.
Basically.
It's Twitter. at
But
that
she
point.
came with a video that said, y'all like ruining the motherfucking life. I can't go back to
Pretty as
work
fuck,
type
right?
shit.
Shorty is fire.
Yeah, face
Smart,
God value.
smart young girl.
For
Like,
sure,
well,
face
saying
God
OnlyFans is kind of like she could be a whole college. She could be in the tech industry. She could be doing something else.
I'm sure she is. That's why
That's
probably
what-
why she works at
that's-
Home
that's
Depot.
what I'm saying. Like, she could be
It's
doing
not like
something
she's
else.
getting a-
Likely is doing something
It's
else.
a difference between the Home Depot girl and the Popeyes girl.
Good.
But honestly, all this drama and shit, Home Depot probably called her and put her in her fucking commercial or something.
Hey, buddy.
Turn
I know
up.
she might have switched jobs already because she already posted a picture in a different uniform.
She
Like
said
a
she
bar.
had Lowe's. She said that was old.
Yeah.
Nigga
Smart.
said she
That's
had-
smart. I told her. She's like
That
a
nigga
smart
said
young
she
lady.
had Lowe's now.
It's like Lowe's now. You stupid as fuck. What else
But
we
yeah,
got? Another
man,
everything?
but more power to her. I hope shit ain't fucked up from that shit, because motherfuckers definitely was weird with that shit. But that's why you gotta be careful on the internet and shit, man. Shit, anything can flip to some weird shit on the internet.
We didn't finish with the Suki shit, but all the wrap up pretty much, y'all. Is just be more mindful of consent. Should be
Facts.
funny and jokes with words, but even still, gotta watch what you say to people. But don't be touching people and shit, and then you wonder why all of a sudden all the girls in your circle ain't fucking with
Y'all
you.
niggas stop
Right.
thinking y'all him.
Mindful.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, y'all not me. I'm
You, the dude from the podcast, he shouldn't even have felt that comfortable talking like that.
Yeah, because
Why can't-
that bedazzled leather jacket was bad. listen,
Why
brother to
can't
brother,
Osiris?
bro.
I got my own theories
A
about why
bedazzled
he
leather
did what he
jacket,
did, but I
crazy.
can't say that on camera. We can talk about that after. But
You know what I'm saying? You see the clip? Yeah, the leather jacket with
Doesn't
the bedazzle
involve
coming
Diddy.
down the collar. And shit.
no, I'm not saying that on camera either.
Okay.
We gonna get up out of here though, man.
That.
I know. We gonna finish this motherfucker out though. We gonna get this
sorry.
closing off. Fuck it. Episode 168, man. The Good Guys Podcast.
We out there,
appreciate you for coming through,
Oh,
my guy.
shit.
Motherfucking. Again, let them know where they can find you. Type
Yeah,
shit.
Yo, it's your boy Andy the Man Cat and everything. So Danny Rest, Few Long Rain, chilling, cause like outside is bubbling up per usual. And y'all can find me on Instagram at ANDY_THE_BOSS. Andy the Boss. It is
Yep.
grammatically correct with periods in between.
And that will be in the bio, so you can scroll down to the bio. I'm gonna take it to them. I had that correct for y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in with us, man. We seen the boost in the views the last couple of weeks. Y'all keep fucking with us. We gonna get better with this visual shit. We gotta tune it up, but hey, appreciate y'all. See y'all next week. Hear me.
Good Guys Podcast, man. Episode 168. Dog.
Happy Juneteenth.
We out this bitch.
We out.